going live. It's got a loading button. Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Candela Obscura. This is session 2 of the Candela Obscura Jingle Jam live stream, charity stream. Woo! You may notice that the microphones are different. The quality might be different. It might be worse, it might be better. If something sounds off, let me know. I'm still very new at streaming. Everything's going to be okay. I can make people louder, make things quieter. It's all within my power. But nevertheless, thank you very much for joining us again for a round 2, a session 2 of The Night Before, the Jingle Jam charity game of horrors and fun. If you are watching and you have yet to donate to the Jingle Jam, we already smashed our goal of £100. We did that in seconds, which was crazy. I mean, let's see how high we can go, guys. Bring up that number. And if you did donate, I have been reminded, or suggested to remind you, that you'll get as an email a huge list of Steam key codes. Please, for the love of everything, put those codes into your Steam, because they expire by the end of December. You do have to do each one individually, so it takes a hot minute, but it's better than, forgetting about them and then not doing them and stuff, so just be aware that that's a thing that's going on. But with those mini announcements out the way, let us have a beginning gander and a look towards our game and the wonderful people that are in it. So, what is going on with the live stream? I don't know where the stream is looking. It seems to be okay. It's on. Professional streamer gets confused immediately. So, let's start with our wonderful introductions. Today we have got a wonderful Courtney. Courtney, say hi to the children.
Hello.
We will be doing a recap. Don't worry. Hello, Courtney.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
You see me tabbing? Well, it's okay. Sorry, carry on, Courtney. I am a professional.
Hi. A very professional.
Yep. Flawless.
Hi.
Flawless. And hello, JJ. I've completely butchered this already. Hello, JJ. How are you doing?
The real stream when everything's getting budget and scuffed. What's up, boys? I'm Chim. I've never bought anything before in my life. I'm good. We're here to play. I'm about to die, I think. I'm about to die. I made some bad decisions last game. Things are getting spooky and scary. Monsters are all over the place. But I'm excited to die in a blaze of glory and carnival ball games.
I feel like I want to ask Courtney to do that intro again. So please, hi Courtney, everybody! Because we have our wonderful Chim's introduction, and I just fucking butchered it for Courtney. So, hi Courtney, who are you and what are you playing?
Hi, I am Courtney. I am playing Dorothea Switch, or Dottie, the scholar, the professor, the archaeologist. Zoo archaeologist, there's a word for that, I can't remember what it is. But yes, that is what she is doing, and she is panicking, is what she is doing right now.
I mean, everything's. I don't know why you would be panicking, but everything is
It's
fine.
nothing to do with an explosion and ghost children turning into crazy screeching creatures. Nothing like that.
Wonderful. Scott, who are you?
Well, I'm Scott. I'm playing Montague Bumblebrook. Currently, right now, Montague is not feeling too well. He also goes by Monty, but similar to Chim, he made some very bad decisions last session, and he's bleeding a lot. His handkerchief is no longer white. You know, everyone's handkerchief currently, I guess, has gone for a little bit of a poor choice in life.
Guys, I don't know why you're so concerned about your safety. Like, everything is fine. It's a Christmas it's a holiday one shot with, all these joys and bells and whistles. Like, nothing bad is happening. It's not real, guys. Come on, it's just a bit of play. And Matthew, who are you?
So I'm Matthew. I am playing Thaddeus. He is a soldier boy, muscle of the group, always suspicious. He has had his share of phenomena before, but nowhere in the city, usually in the Undercity, when he's looking for relics. He's been trying to figure out what is going wrong, and it's not going well. He has a very old arm after trying to help find a ghost, their family. Yeah. Also looking pretty bad. Pretty rough.
And yeah, it's everything is fine. Everything is absolutely fine. So with that, I will help you guys who did not see session 1. I might spend some effort here to remind the players of what exactly went on in the previous session. Last time we left off, we were in the wonderful land of the Fairlands, in the city of New Fair. It's the 23rd of December at 5 o'clock, with 2 hours left before all of the stores shut for the day. The snow falls around you, and the sounds of the gentle sea breeze by. The 4 wonderful people that we have here, well, they hadn't successfully obtained their gifts for their loved ones yet. They needed to get the gifts for their loved ones, and they hadn't done so yet. Not because they didn't care, but because they had other things going on, and it was more important to do those other things. Life gets in the way sometimes, and these aren't bad people, mostly. And so the 4 of them agree to go together to the sort of shopping mall and see what they could find in Zatalazar's wonders, delights, and more. Upon arriving, they were met by a rather sort of happy-looking gentleman called Gregory Trapp, who was this gentleman with sort of old hair and was working on a clock tower, a little clock toy that he was making, like a miniature clock tower, and he seemed very happy to guide people to wherever they liked, claiming that he was a living map and happy to sort of point you in whichever direction you'd like to go. He listed off a number of locations. There's the wonderful. There's a number of wonderful shops as you go through that I am now struggling to find my list. But there's the game hall, there's artful artifacts, there's books. There's the clothes shop called All's Wear that ends worn. There's Sue's soup shop. There's the wonderful food bakery that's there, and hopefully they would be able to find and obtain all of the things that they needed for the game to begin, and for them to win, because it's a celebratory game. The only things they really need to do is, well, get their presents, and I mean, we were doing such a good job. Dottie, of course, wanted to find themselves a doll for their child, maybe a bear, perhaps like a nice warm bear. Good old Monty was in search for maybe a doll house, being the sort of eldest of the group, he's not exactly sure what the young'uns want to have for their celebratory gifts. Good old Thaddeus was looking for something to impress his missus, something that would be a grand gesture of love and respect. And our wonderful, wonderful Chim is looking for something at least special. For he's never been able to buy a gift before. Never been able to do this kind gesture, this act that is a privilege to most. So as they began to wander around, the first place they decided to go was upstairs to Artful Artifacts, a sort of thrift store of mixed items and random equipment. And on the way to the thrift store, they found a beautiful grand piano at the top of the stairs. Sitting there was a mysterious gentleman with tied-up, long, black hair who really did not seem to know exactly who he was, where he was, or what he was doing. And upon engaging with the party, they found him equally as disturbed, until eventually one of the party was given a vision. A vision of a set of staircases continuing to go up and up and up and up and up, with no end to them. And just as that vision came, so did they fade, and they found themselves once again back here. Continuing to investigate this fella, there was also this strange memory inside them. I believe Dottie had a think and was trying to figure out if they knew anything about anything extraordinary, magical, or whimsical. And in their thinking, Dottie found a door inside their mind that was locked and closed. Like she knew the information that she was looking for, but it was suppressed, banished, locked away, and prevented from being accessed. Something that maybe she wasn't allowed to see. But as they look at him, they decide they're going to play the piano. Play an absolutely beautiful tune. And as they did, the man looked, regained his sense of self, and warned the party that they have to escape and run for their lives. And just as he did, he disappeared, like a relatively poor transition from a movie editor where it just sort of fades away, but he disappeared nonetheless. The party, confused, well, that was a weird experience, decided to head into Artful Artifacts. Perhaps this was just a strange trick that is involved in Sir Talazar's stores. And arriving in Artful Artifacts, they found a lady beset with grief. One who seemed to blame themselves deeply for whatever they had done, though not able to say exactly what they had. Their store, a single room full of knickknacks, tools, and all kinds of random nonsense, was indeed thrifty by nature, but nothing here was particularly good to buy. Though the crew, they did pick up a number of candles, and after talking to her, she seemed to sort of disclose that she was very happy for the team to take everything inside there. Because it didn't matter.
My pockets are full.
Exactly. It didn't matter. It didn't matter what you took. It was all going to be back in the end by tomorrow. And she was sorry, and she just wanted you guys to be happy with the time you had left. As they continued looking around, they found soot marks in strange magical circles, arcane rites written in the ground, and no shadow attached to the lady. Though, unlike the fellow outside by the piano, this one you could touch, at least a little bit. and then... No, wait, you couldn't touch her, right? If I'm not mistaken, you couldn't touch her. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure you...
Yeah, we couldn't touch
You
her.
couldn't touch
Yeah,
her.
it was the first one that we could touch was
It's
the ghost girl.
Yeah.
The little girl.
I think you could touch the clown too. You punched the clown in the face. Anyway,
Yes.
we'll get to that. After looting that store, they decided to head back downstairs to check on Greg. Also, with their concern, they also wanted to see if the front door worked and they could escape. To their despair and disdain, they had no ability to leave. No escape was available to them. The door was locked. And Greg Trapp, was a pile of bones that had been bones for a long, long time. Now, getting relatively concerned, perhaps this is more than simply an entertaining prank, the team continued to scour around the stalls and malls. They passed the bathroom and headed towards the games hall, a veritable collection of Victorian games, a small pea shooter, some cornhole, some hoop throwing, and some playing balls, which you can jump into and hide like a crocodile. And they found that the games hall was hosted by a clown called Bubbles, who expressed them welcome and hoped that they had a good time. Immediately, the party attacked him, and he said, What the fuck, man?" as you heard him. And he got very, very upset very quickly. But with some smooth words and some relatively apologetic people, Bubbles the Clown did not go and find Mr. Zatalazar to complain about your actions. You noticed that one of the prizes that could be earned via a number of tickets was a wonderful warm bear. And another, which was a nice doll, another which was a pocket watch, and another which was a ring. And as you sort of looked, you asked, how many games would you need to play to get these toys? How much is a caltrop set? How much is a toy rifle? How much is a phone sword that looks like half of a scissor? And he said, well, most of them vary in price, but if you're looking for that wedding ring, you're looking at 50 tickets, and you get a ticket if you win the game. To which the team rolled their eyes and went, okay, that's not how we're meant to do this. That's ridiculous. That's 50 times that's 5 different games. They're not going to... Dowd is not going to make us do the same game 10 times, right? Like, that's madness. And so, no, of course they didn't. Whilst this was going on, Bubbles expressed concern for a young girl that might have gone into the sort of games hall and gone missing. And at that very moment, she was found. The young girl, I believe, was found by Thaddeus. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Thaddeus found her.
Yep.
Asked for help and expressed that she did not know where her parents were. Thaddeus, being the kind gentleman he was, offered to help her, and she grabbed his hand and he led her out. After, of course, finding Chim hiding in a ball pit. Chim had decided that to test everything, including the young girl that was holding his hand, holding Thaddeus' hand, Chim would throw ball pit balls at the two of them to make sure that they were real. Thaddeus protected her, and no worries were needed in this instance. As she was brought to the rest of the... No, she wasn't brought to the rest of the team. As they were talking, one of the balls landed on her face. And she got very, very, very upset, twisting and changing to be that of a horrible, monstrous creature, screeching and scratching, hunting and catching. This was this was not a normal person. This was very much not a normal person. And the party immediately became panicked. The two gentlemen who found this young lady decided to run, using their best efforts to delay the little girl. And as they did, they notified their two friends and told them to also run. A panicked run ensued where they ran for the doors and attempted to shut them behind. Did you take Bubbles the Clown with you? I believe
Yes,
you did.
We did.
Yes, 100% we did.
I believe you did. And as you took him, a number of you faced grievous injuries, either from falling to the ground or being attacked by ephemeral ways instead. And as you ran, shut the door, and ran right up the stairs with Bubbles the Clown, that's sort of the end of the story. The last thing that happened was you decided to visit one of the food stores. You checked out Uncle Martin's Perfect Pastries, hearing that they were a sort of rejuvenating, welcoming, and a nice place to sort of catch your breath and feel strong. The party immediately insulted his food and lost the right to any of it, and unfortunately did not get any good food. And as they were sort of discussing and trying to figure out what to do next, the door to the games halls blasted open. And that, dear Circle, is where the game begins. Welcome to Candela Obscura, where things hide in the dark. And often the darkness is the safest place that you can be. As the doors burst open, you all at the top of the stairs feel shrapnel shoot across left and right. What do you do?
I think Monty immediately. So the noise came from downstairs, didn't it?
Yep.
Cool. He's gonna point to Thaddeus first and just say, "Thaddeus, knock something down, block the door. We need to barricade ourselves
So,
in."
to remind you, there is no door. You're currently in the open spaced corridor
yes.
at the top of
Corridor.
the stairs.
Oh,
Right
no.
next to you is the grand piano. There is an
Help me
entrance
pull the
towards
piano.
where
We'll throw the
ends
piano down the
wall.
stairs.
And to the right is artful artifacts, but there is nothing else on this floor. And the only way else is back down those stairs towards that broken and now open doorway.
Can we push the piano down the stairs?
That would be a group. Probably a group. I'm gonna say. Ooh, okay. If you do want to push the stairs down,
Just a suggestion though. Like,
two people would need to do something like a strike for like muscle, and then the other two people would need to do control to make sure it went the right way. But that's if you wanted to do it. And it would be
Can I
very
try and
low
sway the
stakes.
door? Can I try and sway the piano to fall down?
Yeah, please, Senor Piano, could you please make your way
Down the stairs.
Down the stairs. If you wouldn't mind pulling out your secret Gatling gun and shoot her, that would be great. Thank you.
Could I focus, analyze, and like assess the situation to find the exact right way to maneuver the piano to get it to move easily?
don't these things usually have wheels?
They do
Just
have
saying.
they do have wheels, but they're still heavy. Yeah, okay. Roll me a focus. This is a low stakes. This is a medium stakes focus because you might spend too much time here and get in trouble.
Okay, so
to
I
remind
do
people, because you know we will have people who've never played Candela Obscura before. This game involves 3 core stats: nerve, cunning, and intuition, and each core stat has 3 like types of action connected to those stats. Your stats have resources called drives that you can use to increase the likelihood of your success. The way that they do this is increase the amount of dice you roll. Each player has skills within these 3 trees that they are better at than others. They have sort of points set into those things. So, for example, Courtney's focus is
So I've got 2
Markings.
in focus, and it is gilded.
So what that means is they have 2d6s to roll at minimum, and one of the dice is called a gilded die, which might regenerate them some energy. If a skill is gilded, it means your character is so comfortable with it, it doesn't tire them out to do that action. It actually pumps them up to do that action instead. Now, they can use drives, and the rest of the team can also use drives in the same tree to increase the amount of dice that they're going to need to roll. On a 6, it is a success, or a 4 or 5, it's like a sort of mixed success, and then a 1, 2, or a 3 on the die, it is a failure. We check whichever is the die that Courtney will choose. So they might choose the gilded die, or they might choose one of the others if they want a success more. So it's at this point I'm saying it's a medium threat. There is a sort of middling chance that this could be dangerous. What would you like to do? How many drives?
Okay, I am going to stick to the 2 that are there because I've 2 left.
Okay.
You know what? You said medium?
It's a medium threat.
Uh,
If you spend too long, they might find you.
okay, so she'll use 3. She'll
use a
spend a drive.
Okay, so at this point you roll 3 dice, and the far left one is, we consider it the gilded die. Which you will be able to see in the bottom right of the screen, because I've set that up this time. That's an awful roll. With that, you've rolled a 2, and a 5. The gilded die being a 2, you could choose to just outright fail and take that gilded die and then regain a drive, or you could choose to take that 5 and have it be a mixed success and a mixed failure. What would you like?
So I am going to take the 5, and I do want to double check if I do that. Since I am well read, I am highly educated and retain knowledge better than most. When I spend intuition while making a roll on a result of 3 or less, earn back any of the intuition you spent. Now, do I have to have taken the 3 or less?
From my interpretation, I believe you do have to take the roll to gain that benefit.
I will take the mixed success anyway.
Okay, so the 5. As you look at the piano, you notice that the way it's positioned with its wheels, if you snapped both of one sides of its legs, the momentum would cause it to come toppling down the stairs itself. However, if you do that, that piano is completely destroyed, and any semblance of stealth that you may have is gone for good. At least for the current situation. You're not entirely sure that she is aware that you're up here yet, though she might do the math.
We have the courtyard, correct, up here?
So
it's a food area that we've been kicked out of.
You're currently in next to one of the food courts. There is one of the food areas within the food court. There is a second one called Sue's Soup Shop. And then there are 2 storefronts, one that you've gone into, Artful Artifacts, and the other on the other side of the piano, Books. As you're looking around and sort of scanning the area, on the exact opposite side of the food court, you can actually see another door that's open that seems to be a second entrance to All's Wares that ends one, which is set on the bottom floor. Perhaps it's an incredibly large clothing store.
Does this mall have elevators?
No.
No.
So...
No elevators for you.
The incredibly large store on the other side, is the door on the basement? Like the...
On the base floor, on the ground
base
floor? It seems like it's open. I mean, it's 5 o'clock. It's been 5 o'clock for the last 3 hours, so... Of course it's open.
Right. Well, we would possibly send this piano down flying at her and then run for the clothing store entrance up here. Perhaps making our way back out.
Possibly. What is the balcony of this like? So you know how like usually malls have like clear
It's
balcony things to look
slightly
down.
translucent glass, so you can't. You can see shapes and shadows, but you can't see specific people behind glass. But it's mostly glass and metal banisters.
So like the glass itself is fully like frosted, or is it like a like a plastidon frosted thing where like the very corner is a little bit clear? I could lay down on the floor with my eye in the corner and look through.
It's definitely the second. It's definitely the shittier, less quality version of the frosted. Yeah.
Cool. So if I like lie up right against it and like lie down, and put one eye to like the corner of the seam or whatever, can I like see to the game store and see like what they're doing? Like we heard the door explode. If I just dive up and look down, are they coming towards us, or to get a little bit more information? Can I see where try and figure out where they're at?
Would love for you to roll me a hide roll, please, of incredibly high stakes.
Oh shit. Let's see. Hide roll.
No reason
so I have
why.
two.
I don't know why it would be high stakes, but I would like a high stakes hide roll for me, please.
Fine. I will use my last drive then.
You'll regain that if you pick the gilded dice. So that's not terrible.
True. I am gilded. I have 2, which means it's 3d6, right?
It is.
Boy. Oh.
Would you like the absolute fail and take the gilded die back, or would you like the 5?
I won't be mean just yet. We just started. Yeah, I'll take the 5.
Yeah, we started the game. 20 minutes in, everybody dies. As you creep forward and take a glance in the corner, you see the horrible, monstrous girl has returned to her more than adorable form. She stands at the front door. It is crumbled in pieces. It is staring around, seemingly not leaving that area, searching, scanning. It's almost like she's keeping watch, or guarding something. It's very strange. And as you look, and she scans, you and her eyes meet. She sort of slowly tilts her head as you sort of scurry, put your back on the wall. As you see her, you look back and she hasn't moved. Sort of turn back to your team and share that you've seen this. And as you turn back, she's 2 centimeters away from you on the other side of the glass.
No shit. Like floating in the air?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And she goes, boo. You take a wonderful point of brain damage, please.
Oh, shit.
So in this game, there are 3 types of damage that you can take: body, brain, and bleed. Each one has 3 hit points, and you might have toughness to reduce damage that you take based off what you're focused in. And once you get to 3, you get a long-term scar, and that long-term scar essentially permanently affects your character. So you might get a limp that now means that you have slightly more sway because you're a little charming with your limp, but your move is worse. That sort of thing. So as she spooks you, you sort of lean backwards and roar back in panic, and as you do, the spectral figure vanishes. 4th gives you the scar, you're right. If you get too many scars, you die. Your character's dead. But she seemed to just be spooking you. She isn't leaving where she is.
Oh shit, so like the girl's body's still down at the bottom, but like for a second she like...
Just for a second, she jump scared you with her horrible form, yeah.
Okay.
And so you know she knows where you are, but she's not chasing. Strange.
But yeah, I'll shuffle back like she's down there. She fucking jumped and looked at me, but she's not coming. I think she's keeping something safe. I don't know what's going on, but I think we don't need to throw the piano at her just yet. Unless we can drop it directly on top of her. I don't think she's gonna come up the stairs. I think for now at least. Oh fuck.
The other side of the piano, we went to the right. The left side was books, correct?
Correct.
Maybe there's something in the books in the library that could tell us what's going on here. Maybe a way to stop them. Because he's a little freaked out, but knowing that she's not coming at us at this point, he wants to figure out what's going on. So he's probably gonna ask the group if we want to check out books at the moment.
Seems as good a plan as any.
Yeah. We also have the option, remember, that our good old friend the clown allowed us to know that the manager was in the clothes store as well, so...
As you look, you can see the clown is just sitting in a corner and just quietly rocking.
Do we want to put him somewhere safe or try and take him with us?
His nose is bleeding. He's starting to get a small black eye as he's just gently rocking there. He was happy, and now he's not. He was just trying to make his money for, to pay the bills.
Yeah, so far the ghost seems like the only one that's been real to us. We've punched him, we've saved him, we've scared him.
Next thing, you've got to wet him, right? Those are the journey that you have to go on here. Is you have to propose to. Sorry, Karen.
And the girl transformed as soon as she got hit by a ball. So I'm less convinced that he's a problem at the moment. So
I would agree, but I'm more thinking about if we take him with us, we keep him safe. I just don't want what happened to the guy at the front. I feel like
exactly. That's the other thing that set me off is I don't want to leave anyone behind.
And
are we talking away from him, or are we together, nearby him at the moment?
You're whispering to each other, and you do notice
each
that
other?
Thaddeus's arm is still aged. It is wilted away partially.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. He's the one that sent us looking for her. He was like, oh, there's a little girl missing, and we went looking for her because he said that. I want to throw him at the girl and see what happens. But
no,
whatever.
No. Again, think about it this kind of way. He said he's new, doesn't know what's going on, and he kind of thought, maybe it was just some random girl, like we did. I mean, he seems freaked out about her transforming, so... I don't know, I don't think he knew.
As you're saying this a little bit louder, he says, I didn't know. I just saw her. She was... she didn't even come talk to me. She just walked into the game thing, and I thought she needed her parents, and... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to point you in that direction. Sorry.
Can she give him a read?
Yeah, you can. This is a low-stakes read.
Okay, I'm just going to stick to the 2.
We dig that. 5. Okay. As you sort of look and stare at him, he looks like he's a little bit more stressed by you trying to, identify what's going on. And as you do, he seems like he is telling the truth. Out of all of this guy seems like a victim. And that was a gilded die, right? Was that gilded? That 5?
It was not.
Oh my god.
I know. Can she sway her friends to think that it's fine?
You do not need to sway your friends. It's fine.
Yeah, I know.
You do not get free. We do not get free guilty points in this way.
To look to her companions. He seems as much a victim of this place as we are, I do not think that he suffers such. She's gonna like kind of like glance over toward the girl. Afflictions that some of the others seem to have here.
As you glance over to the girl, she's just staring exactly where your crew is as she's watching. Carry on.
The manager's office is also on the base floor, correct?
The manager
Opposite of the games
doesn't really have an office. It seems like he works and stays within All's where the tent's worn.
Which is the open door
Yeah,
on the far side.
down below.
Yeah.
And the
Is,
open
is
door
Bubbles
on the
coming
far
with
side.
us to the clothes shop?
Bubbles says, "No, I'm gonna hide. I don't think I've angered I don't think I've angered Uncle Martin, so I'm gonna see if I can hide inside his pastry shop, if that's okay."
We need you to introduce us to your boss. That was the point. I've already introduced you to Punch. Don't make me introduce you to Judy. You're coming with us.
That
Make me a sway roll. High stakes.
I think so. God damn it! I was just trying to make a pun. Oh, fine. God damn it. So I'm disadvantaged, right?
You have no points in sway.
No, I was just
Oh shit! Okay,
I was just
cool.
making the Punch and Judy pun.
All right, okay,
fine.
medium stakes. We'll say then. So
Look at that.
2d6.
What a
Can
benevolent
he
GM.
help?
Would you like to help? Would you like to put any drive in to help?
I've got one. See, my sway is killed. Is there a way?
He said it. He put his foot in his mouth.
Yeah, you're right.
unfortunately.
Go, buddy, go.
So
Nobody is that no help
That's
then?
no
Wait,
help.
so how does what is our circle help thing though? Because like if it fails, you get something back, right?
yeah, I believe
Oh, that's
if
right. That's
if
true.
Courtney uses a sway to help and it fails, you as a group each get one back. If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
yes,
Okay, let's
both
do
the
that.
people gain it back
Both the
instead
two
of the
people.
one.
So it's you. If you're looking for it to be a success, you want it to happen. And even if you're like, oh, it doesn't really matter, it might be a good way for you to revitalize some of your.
Yeah. So I
Drive.
personally win either way in this situation because I have no gunning drive left.
I will spend a drive.
Okay, so this is a singular d6.
A singular d6.
A singular d6.
Easy. Let me sort of like stretch out my my dice throwing roll and boom. Easy. Easy.
He looks at Dottie's kind eyes and says, "All right, just keep me safe, please. So, I can show you where the boss is. Are we heading there now, or you said you wanted to go to books, as well?
Well, I was just thinking maybe there's some information on how we can stop this. The doors to the mall are locked. Well, to be fair, didn't see any handles. To get out.
Well, I couldn't
So-
handle that creature either.
So the manager might be behind all of this, and if he is, maybe some information would be a little better. Does anyone know how to?
So you're gonna say, does anyone know how to read?
I was gonna say, yeah, but
Sparkling.
I know how to read,
I
but
am a well
finding the
read.
correct book is my issue, I believe. Well, not so much. It's understanding the text, I think, would be my issue. I could probably find you the book.
Oh, darling, I am a highly educated, well-read woman, and retain knowledge better than most.
I like the ones with pictures.
So,
Oh,
if
darling.
we want to
Oh,
take a quick stop there since we're up here again. I'm just afraid the other thing is if there's another ghost in there, or spirit, or whatever these things are. I don't think you'd be able to punch a ghost, and I punched the one back in the game store So
Yeah, my uncle Dolgy said that you can never punch ghosts.
You have quite a few uncles.
Yeah.
so the last thing you said, she was left there by her parents. Or her, you saw them going where? Up here?
I think so, but I just saw them leave. It's really hard to see from the angle of the game room. There's not really many places downstairs, and they were either going to All's where the Thames are worn, or they were going upstairs, or the bathroom.
And the clothes shop is the only one that is on both floors.
Yes.
Right, gentlefolk. Why don't we head to the library first, and then we move on to the clothing store to see about the manager.
Sounds like the quorum.
Perfect. And I'll start making our way over to the bookstore.
You're making your way.
I'm gonna stick by our little buddy and kind of keep my hand on his shoulder.
Just comforting him.
Yeah, comforting him. Just giving him a smile.
Make a low stakes sway roll. See how well you comfort the guy. And,
Okay. I am gilded in this.
oh, that's good.
So
That's good.
2d6.
Weirdly, the book says, by the way, that you shouldn't be able to farm gilded. You have to do it in good faith, and I think this is good faith.
I like that.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
you can theoretically just keep using the same action, but please be in good faith. So 3 is a failure. So but you can take the gilded die and get a drive back, which is nice. So as you sort of say this to him, he says, "Please stop. I don't want anyone to touch me."
Apologies. Overstepped my bounds. I apologize.
Yeah, you wouldn't want other people touching you right now, would you?
No problem. I'll just stay back here in case she comes up, and I'll let you know so you can get out of the way, okay?
Thanks.
Kind
Thanks.
of back away from it.
Yeah. Making your way to books. As by the name, you can guess what's inside. You walk through the entrance, which is 2 doors wide. Shelves and shelves filled with text from all round. So many books, some are piled on the ground. The owner of this place, a woman quite fair, looks over towards you with a blank stare. Her long white hair flowing down her face. She's the antithesis of this place. She seems incredibly bored. As she looks at you as you enter, she goes, "Hello. You wanna read books? You wanna read?"
We're looking specifically for a few books, actually, on spirits and things, hauntings.
Spirit,
Do you know what section I should be looking in?
haunting. Oh. She sort of looks around, looks at you again. Yes, there's a story section for fiction over in that corner over there. If you're not looking for fiction, you might be better off looking in the historical finds over in the far left corner. If you're looking to fight the biggest monsters, we currently have a sale on how to impress your wife, a guide to cleaning the house. And if you're looking for something truly terrible, there's Dog Opera 101. Start with the bass and then end with the Sonata Chihuahua. And here is my favourite book, The Mysteries of the Common Goldfish.
That one sounds fascinating.
Oh dear. Thank you, dear.
I'm gonna go look for the books.
So, which way are you going? Fiction, or are you going to historical areas?
I'm gonna go historical because I know from the Undercity, I usually hide whenever I see stuff like this. But because I'm a relic hunter, I don't want to get involved. But I've seen trouble once or twice, so most times I avoid it. But this being in the city itself, I'm more inclined to try to figure out. But I'm gonna see if maybe that's a cause. Like maybe this place was built on haunted land. I don't know. So I'm gonna go historical.
Okay. So Thaddeus is going to historical. What about the others?
I'm gonna kind of, as Thaddeus goes, I'm gonna peer from the back and just be like, excuse me, additionally, something to ask. Do you have books that pertain about the history of the mall itself?
History of the mall?
Yeah.
Why would you want that?
I'm just kind of interested. I've been sightseeing around here. Yeah, it's a lovely place, and I'm just fascinated on how it started and how it grew.
Oh, I could look. She sort of leans under the desk and pulls out a huge book and says, "Here's the history. I can't sell it to you, but you can read it if you'd like."
If that's okay with you, I'll just
I'll
go
ha-
stand in the corner and read it.
No, I'll have to watch you do it.
Any particular reason?
It's an old book. Not for sale. Priceless. If you damage it, you'll have to pay through the air.
Kind of like lean on the desk slightly with like little bit of blood still on me. I kind of look at her, just go, "Do I look like the kind of person who would, cause any trouble or any harm?"
Sway
As I
roll.
kind of like, little cough of blood, a little bit of a smile.
I look like somebody who's gonna.
Handkerchief that's drawn red. I am going to use a drive for this.
Okay, so this is a medium stakes three roll sway roll to charm this young lady.
Right.
Oh
God.
God!
Oh,
So you
yikes.
get back your drive, and she says, "I'm sorry, I don't trust you anymore," and takes the book and puts it back underneath the desk.
I feel like that's kind of the motif this day so far. Dottie, need some help over here.
I'm coming.
And I kind of like walk away and be like, your turn.
So she's gonna adjust her spectacles and up towards her nose, and kind of straighten her shoulders. Oh, I'm so sorry for my companions, darling. It really is quite important that we take a look at that book. I promise to stand right before you, reading the steps, if you are all right with that.
This was another sway roll, please. Still medium stakes.
Okay. I'm out of drive, so I'm going to stick to the 2.
Hopefully, we can roll better than we have been doing. Nope.
Oh!
Would you like the 1, or would you like the mixed success?
I'm trying to decide if
If the drive is more
if
important than the book.
this book seems to be the book we're looking for. So she'll take the medium.
The mixed success, okay.
A mix, yeah.
You can read it for 10 minutes in front of me, but he has to step outside, and gestures to Monty.
She's gonna rub her father-in-law's shoulder. Sorry, darling. 10 minutes shouldn't be too long.
Kind of like die. Oh, okay. I'll be outside, and he's like sweating because he knows what's downstairs.
Okay.
So she is going to. Would it be focus or survey?
We'll get back to that. I want to know what Chim's doing.
Okay.
Tim is currently he's overhearing this conversation, and specifically when they say like it's gonna take 10 minutes. The room that we're in is the picture, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. There is one clock in this room. It's a grandfather clock on the right side in
Yep.
the bottom corner.
Yep.
I would like to hide inside of it and try and stop that from turning if it's turning. Because like if this time is moving, if this clock is moving or if it's staying the same. So everywhere else we've been so far, time is frozen. So 10 minutes doesn't mean anything. It means that it's no time is going to pass and she can read it for as long as she needs to. Because the clock is always going to say 5 p.m. Because this clock, surprisingly, says 5 p.m.
Isn't it good? Isn't it good?
Yeah, it's sick. So I was like, perfect. So I would like to, if it is moving, I would like to hide inside and hold the pendulum to stop the grandfather clock from moving so that she has much time as she needs.
As you walk up to the clock, it ticks like a normal clock, but only the second's hand moves. None of the others do. You open up the clock, and I would love a... it's probably going to... I'm going to say hide. I could argue that it's moved to squeeze through, but I'm going to say hide in this case.
Yeah.
So roll
Look at
Do I
me
this
see
guy.
him going to the clock?
I think so.
I'm gonna go over with the pieces of the clock we have to see if they might fit there as he's trying to climb in.
Ooh,
I'm gonna be like, careful. We're looking for a clock, right? And I'll try to go over and try to intervene before he breaks it.
JJ, you
In
alright
an
with
attempt to see if it's
Matthew getting
Yeah,
involved in
like,
this one? Great.
of course, yeah.
I
Like,
would love a focus roll from you, Matthew.
a focus.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You're
no.
going to inspect and analyze this clock.
I can
So-
help him out with it since I'm there, right? I can spend a drive.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
you can.
And I'm gonna use a drive because I'm at disadvantage.
So this is a 2-die roll because there's 2 drives being used.
correct.
Hopefully it doesn't drive you crazy. Jesus Christ, guys. Look at these dice. Like, come on!
Does that count as getting drive back though?
Yes,
'Cause we
it does
failed,
count.
'cause I helped.
You both get your drives back because you failed, which
And
is
to
great.
confirm, that's anywhere, right?
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah. So as you sort of look at the thing, it doesn't seem to match, and it's just a big old clock.
Never mind. Do
Roll-
what you want.
roll
And
me
then I'll
a-
just walk back to history. Or walk back to history.
Roll me a medium stakes hide, JJ, for getting inside.
I put my drive back in the wrong place if it's medium. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. So it's I have two. I have two. So
Sorry,
two things is 2d6,
dice,
right?
Yeah, 2d6 is the likelihood of doing badly is so low.
I'm rolling nothing but sixes today. Double six. Let's go. Ooh.
5
I'll
mixed
take the-
success. Or you can take the 3
But
and get
it-
gilded.
What is the 3 just a straight up fail?
3 is a straight up fail, yeah.
You said medium stakes, right?
Medium stakes, time's ticking. I'm sorry, I just had to make one clock pun. At least once.
I'll take the 5 in this case.
You squeeze in, and it's really uncomfortable. And as you barely close it, all you can hear, compared to the typical ticking and tocking of a clock, tick tock, this inside, click, clock, click, clock, like you're inside of a massive clock. Bong, you hear. Bong, bong, it's the only sound you can hear. Bong, tick, tock. Bong, tick.
What does the like the outside look like, right? Because like a lot of these usually, so you can see the pendulum. I'm hiding, but I'm inside like a clear glass, right?
It's wood. It's wooden inside.
It's wood.
Yeah.
It's one inside, but like usually you can see these like it looks like it has like the glass window where you can
Yeah.
see the pendulum swinging,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So like, can I see outside? is what I'm saying. Does it?
With your mixed success, I'm going to say no. You're like on the
Okay, I'm
inside
too focused
the
on
stomach.
stuff on the
Yeah.
inside. Yeah, no worries.
That's what you see. Okay, Courtney, as you look at the book, this would be a focus check. Or a survey check if you're searching through the...
Yeah, so she'll focus.
Okay.
Focus, focus, focus.
Focus, focus, focus. Focus, focus, focus.
Oh, goodness.
Lighting some incense for y'all. Isha's lighting incense for us, guys. Oh, did you roll a 2? Oh, no.
Did.
So are you taking the 2 gilded or the 4 mixed success?
I'm taking the gilded.
So it's just a failure.
Yeah.
Nothing you can find inside the book proves to be useful. It has a history of when the building was built. It was in the early eras of New Fair. It's been passed along generation to generation until it was bought by a fancy benefactor who eventually passed it to his generations to generations to generations, and it was bought back by the original owners at one point and then passed on from generation to generation to generations. And eventually we've left it at Mr. Zatalazar, who owns it. And he's looking for a buyer. He doesn't have children. Nothing of usefulness, unfortunately.
She will close it gently and pass it back to the young lady. Oh, thank you for my permission to see the book. I will go ahead and take a look over in where would theoretical science possibly be?
Likely in the education section, but just behind me down the small stairs there.
Excellent, thank you.
Okay.
And she's looking for something along the lines of where the occult meets burgeoning science that hasn't necessarily been approved yet or agreed upon by the greater community.
Okay.
See if she finds something there.
I'm having a little bit of a panic moment, but like I don't know if I can in character like
Are you okay?
point it out. Yeah. No, just it's a little metagamey, so I'll be quiet.
No, I want to know. I want to know now.
You want to know? She said it's down the stairs behind me, and I specifically asked the only other shop that has a downstairs is the clothes shop.
Oh, it's like a little landing stairs. You see, like how
Okay.
You see, like how this is here. It's the same.
Right.
behind.
It's the same floor, but okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I thought she was getting led downstairs into some prison or some shit. I was like, oh no.
If that was the case, she was going for it anyway. You're sending me to secret places, by all means.
Okay, so both yourself and Matthew are now scouring the books in search of additional information. So for this is a medium stakes survey check from both of you as you begin to scour around.
So I'm going to spend a drive. It is gilded for a total of 3. Come on, dice.
Fucking God! Come on! This is nonsense!
We also, I know I couldn't have helped this one, but like we also need to like take a little time to roll because I was like, oh, can I help in any way? I have a survey available drive to help.
Right, okay.
Yeah, but
Oh my God, that's so sad. So you get your gilded, you get your drive back on the bright side. You trip over the edge of the banister as you're looking at books, falling crash down into the lower section of the building. You take into like down here. You take a body injury. The woman sort of runs over and sort of helps you up. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. Not my first rodeo.
I'm so sorry. Those banisters are there to keep people safe. Did you get a bit excited?
I thought I saw something, a book I was looking for, and when you reach a little too far and just lost my balance. It sadly wasn't the book. I'll be fine, thank you.
She sort of pats you down and then goes to check over the bit of the floor that you crashed into. And then Courtney, same roll, please. It's a medium stakes searchy roll, which is survey.
Okay, so she once she gets into the aisle, she notices a little black kitty cat with a beautiful little red bow and little white paws, and she scoop the little guy up and scratch under the chin while she's surveying the books. It's a nice little calming.
Is this an ability you have? This sounds awesome.
No, I just literally
There's
saw
a kitty cat on the top left.
There are many kitty cats here, and I picked my secret. There are 3 cats that I've found so far. 4.
Oh
4
my
cats.
god, there's 2 cats over here. There's a cat over here.
Yeah, that's the one
There's an
I've
owl.
picked. There are 3 owls.
Oh my goodness.
There's
another one down here.
Um,
Okay, anyway, we're getting away from ourselves here.
yeah, sorry.
No. Yeah, that's fine.
I had to draw the cat in.
Yeah,
It's
the cat's happy.
It would. So she's scratching the little black cat with the red bow, very very festive, and she's going to use a drive for a total of 3. It is not gilded, but I got a 6.
Hey!
The dice have recovered. Okay, cool. Okay.
It was the cat. I'm telling you.
It was. You have to take the cat with you for the rest of this journey.
Yes.
Okay, from books. You find a book, which is actually just to the side of the science, where it's called meta science. And as you look at it, the words change to say magic. This book specifically is written and says, Ghosts, Ghoulies, and Monsters Alike, a Candela Obscura journal on weaknesses of the ethereal.
I love it. She's gonna scoop that up and coax the cat to wrap around the back of her neck. Scratches its ears. Oh, good luck to us, darling. And she's going to bring it over to the guys, and start pouring over it.
As you open the book, a piece of paper falls out. And as you look at the piece of paper, written upon it, in your handwriting, is at 5:01, the left pocket.
She's going to check her left pocket because she
It's not
skirt or not, she's got pockets.
It's not 5:01.
Oh,
Sorry, nothing in
501.
there.
Oh, it's saying to check it at 501.
At 5:01,
Got it.
your left pocket, written by you, it seems.
Written by me.
I did see Jim crawling into a clock.
Meanwhile, in the middle of the clock, me like, messing around with like the insides, pulling on things. Actually, yeah. Did my fail of messing with the clock actually just move it to 5:01? Can we see what happens if I do that?
Well, you wouldn't know until they come and tell you to turn it to 5:01.
No. Sure. Just like if I'm messing around with the clock on the inside,
You can squeeze back out and you look, the clock still says 5.
Sure. But it's the seconds that are moving, right? It's everything else seems stuck, and it does a whole loop.
Does a whole loop.
And it feels louder on the inside than it should.
It feels like you're inside of a dome. It's almost like you've shrank down and now the clock is massive.
In terms of the audio, but the feel is still cramped, right? Like
Correct.
It still feels like I'm stuck. I'm
Correct.
still stuck in that, right?
Very correct.
Can I like look? Can I try and like do a search roll inside to see if
Sure,
there's anything I'm missing?
Roll a search roll inside. It's low stakes, but there's stakes nonetheless.
Stakes. Ugh, 2d6.
Have you got no points?
Bam!
You like
Oh.
look around, and as you do, the clock's like string wraps around you, and it begins to tug, and you get stuck.
Alright. I'm just like,
Like it's in your ear. It's got around a little bit of your like cloak, and you're like, I can't fucking move. This sucks.
Yeah. So like whilst like having this like basically trying to hang me, I'm like, can I like struggle and try and kick the door open so everyone else can notice that I'm stuck?
Make a strike check.
Right, check. Oh, why do you do this to me? 2d6.
You did it to yourself. 4 is a mixed success. You kick the door of the clock and smash through it. It doesn't open. You kick a hole through. And the two who were in there, and absolutely Monty, who is by the front door, notices the clock now has a leg sticking out of it. The woman turns and says, "Oh no, the clock." And goes back to reading their goldfish book.
Well.
She's gonna pick up the book and the piece of paper and put the piece of paper into her left pocket. And she's gonna scurry over to the clock.
Yeah.
To see what's going on.
Thaddeus,
I'm gonna go scurrying right away, like, oh, no, chum.
Monty, are you scurrying too?
Monty's like looking through the glass of the door, and all you hear is, "Everyone okay? Everyone good? Everyone okay in there?"
Poor Monty.
I have something to do, but I'll do it after everyone's done their part.
Let's do what you're doing. Let's do
Oh,
what
no.
you're doing. You haven't done anything in a hot minute. Let's do what you're doing.
Okay, I'm on the spot. I guess way back before, like, obviously the kick in the door and stuff like that, and then kind of roll back, Monty would kind of be, like, walking around as Dottie's looking for the book. And one thing he'd do is kind of keep an eye on where the girl is currently right now. Would you say it's fair to assume Monty has talked to this girl for a short period of time?
I would agree.
Cool. Can Monty try and do a little bit of a read on her? He's going to try and spot to see what's preventing her through body language. Like, what is she looking around at that's hindering her from coming upstairs? Although she isn't, like, she is showing no signs on just talking, there may be something in her body posture that's preventing her from coming up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll absolutely allow you to make a survey roll. Or honestly, focus or survey. Or read.
I can't do it.
Read,
yeah.
Focus
Read's
or
more what I'm
survey.
going
I
for.
will let you do one of the three. I think they're all perfectly fine.
Okay, so I'm going to go for a read. I gain a +1 die to this automatically because I've sweet
them
talk.
For a hot moment, yeah.
Yes, I gain a +1 on my read. I'm also gonna. What's the riskiness of this? Is this kind of casual? Is it medium? Or are we going on like
I'm
high?
gonna say it's a medium intensity.
Okay, my rolls have been very bad, so I'm gonna do a drive as well, making
So
this 4.
4 dies for the price of
And
one.
it's gilded.
Let's see if it works.
I pray this works.
Oh my goodness. Gilded 6!
There we go.
That's a gilded 6! That's
There we take them.
So you get your drive back, and you get
Yeah.
to look. As you spend that time staring at the girl, she's protecting something inside that room. What specifically? What would be of value? What's worth something? As you sort of scour around and have a look. She hasn't... That's different. If she was protecting just the room, she would have her back to the door. She doesn't. She has her back to the prizes. She's protecting the prizes. One of the prizes must hold more value than they're letting on.
Okay. Okay.
That's what you get from
Thank
that.
you.
Back to reality. Whoa, there goes. No. So, as Dottie and Thaddeus run over to Chim, who has his knee out of the door, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna open it and try to get Chim out, since obviously he put his foot through it, or knee, I'm just like, oh no, Chim, he's in trouble. So I'm just rushing over, and I'm gonna try to rip open the door.
From the outside, it's particularly easy to open the door, and you sort of just pull him out. And as you do, he's very easy for the three of you to loosen him from the clock. And he sort of lies on the ground for a second, just.
Here.
I'm used to tight spaces. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm used to the tight spaces, but the string. What was around my neck?
It looked like one of the pendulum or something. Looking in, I'm like, I think it was the pendulum.
The clock is broken. It's totally destroyed on the inside now.
Dear. How did you fit in there? I mean, it.
Tricks of the trade, Mom. Tricks of the trade. Squeezing in the small spaces as the chimney sweeps job. But yeah, thank you for getting me out. I didn't. It's a little bit embarrassing actually. So books, yeah. And I'm gonna like embarrassedly walk over to a bookshelf and pretend to start reading because I don't know how to read.
Oh no. Oh. Okay. So she is going to pat his shoulder as she walks by and sit back down, give the kitty another little scratch for good luck. She now completely believes that this cat is good luck. And she's going to flip through the book and see if she sees anything similar to the girl's other form.
Amazing. Okay, cool. I would love... Let's call this a survey roll, please. Because you're searching for something.
I'll help with that drive. I'm like looking over the edge of my book, pretending to read because I'm not actually reading.
You're like looking at the pictures and being like, oh, that one looks like her. No, that one looks like her.
I
Yeah.
love it. Okay, so that is going to be a 3-die roll.
Low stakes.
Oh,
Well, at least you both get your gilded, your drives back.
yeah,
Are you gilded
yeah.
in this too?
I am not.
Ah, but you both get your drives back, which is nice. There doesn't seem to be anything in her, in the book about her. You do find a section which has the words, "A study on the moment," and then the next page has been ripped out.
Ah. Oh dear.
Can I try and look for like a storeroom or something? Like, do they have like a back room where they have like a staff entrance?
They do have like a. It's not a staff entrance per se, but more like a closet with a broom closet.
It's like
Does it
all
look
stock
like
is on shelves kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Does it look like I fixed the clock now that he's broken it? I'm just like, stupid child.
No, it's totally fucked. It's absolutely destroyed clock tower.
I'm just gonna close the door again and be like, well, she doesn't seem too mad about that. Maybe it'll be like the other store and return the next day. Just gonna head back and be like, where? Do we have a count on everyone? What is
as the three of you turn
Clown
and look
doing?
back at the clerk? She is bone lying on the desk.
Ugh.
Monty staring for the glass.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Monty.
She's going
it
to,
changed
like-
in a blink for you.
Oh.
She is going to snatch the cat off her shoulders and like hold it up in front of her to check to make sure it hasn't also.
The cat. It's the taxidermied cat that you've been walking with all this time.
Oh no. Ugh.
I'm so sorry.
Ah.
For me, was it always taxidermy, or did I
No,
see it alive as well?
It mewed. It mewed.
It meowed at
She's
us.
going to gently set it on the desk, the like the counter in front of the bone lady.
Yeah. You notice throughout this place,
Here.
every animal here is now still as a whistle. Sorry, still as bone. And
Uh, and I'm gonna just back out of this place. Like, oh no.
Okay, all right. Well,
it's time to
Um,
leave, you think? Oh,
yeah.
God.
I think we've found what we can find here. Oh, she is gonna grab that book.
Yeah, you can
The-
totally go grab it. There's no contention. The big book.
Yeah, she's gonna grab that, and like I know I already did a survey focus on it, but like
You now don't have any pressure.
yeah, can I give it another shot?
You can. This is a high stakes survey check, please.
Okay.
Oh,
She is
spend
gonna
a
use a
drive
drive
for
for
you.
this.
Okay, so we're on a 4.
What?
We're on a 4.
Okay.
I actually want this to be a sense check. No,
Oh.
we're going to make it survey. We're going to make it survey. So this is 4 dice.
Okay.
That's
Right.
it. If you would like to take the 6s, that's a critical success.
Yeah, let's do a critical. Let's do it.
The book, as you're looking at it, is made up of 2 books. Every page on the right is a book talking about the history of the mall and the store and everything else. And the pages on the left are... Well, you recognise that handwriting. That's Monty's handwriting. It's his journal. It's his notebook. It's a studied understanding of the walking clock tower of the lands to the east of the Fairlands. There's a diagram of a massive clock tower with rooted plants and legs moving about. There's the clock tower itself it's lacking its arms on the front of its face. The front door is a double door made out of the very same stone and wood that this building is made out of. And it seems like the journal entries that Monty is writing about here is about how your circle of Candela Obscura are going to investigate rumours of missing people, sounds of screaming, the clock tower being in different places every day. This is all Monty's writing, and in his cadence as well. There's notes. And looking forward to finishing this mission as the last one for autumn. Then I'm going to take a nice couple of month breaks for winter, so I can enjoy the holidays with my family. I'm hoping it's written. I'm hoping that Dottie will spend it with me.
Oh my god. She's going to hook her elbows into the other 2 gentlemen, and we are going to run out to go find Monty because she's got some things to explain.
Monty is bones. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Imagine I just killed somebody like that. That would be fucking crazy. No, you head outside as a group of 4 and find Monty. And you notice the clown is with Monty and sort of quietly sort of watching and is nervously
I
sweating.
was there.
He's been quiet. He doesn't want to be spotted. And he's been very, very swayed to come with the party. But you're all together.
And she's going to show them the book, and specifically Monty. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this seems to be your writing and apparently your journal.
Monty,
He's gonna pull out glasses.
It's your handwriting. It's even got your signature and the way that you dot your I's and curl your J's. That's 100% your writing, unless somebody has studied your writing and fabricated it perfectly. It even has, on the left-hand side of the book, there's a little bit of extra weight where that old battle wound that you once had causes you to lead a little bit heavier on the left. This is your writing.
Oh.
So
Weird.
based on this journal, does it seem to say that all four of us are in this circle?
Oh yeah, it mentions that each of you have joined this circle of this group called Candela Obscura at one point. Monty was first, Thaddeus second, then once Dottie was old enough, she joined, and Chim is the youngest member, who's been with you for about a year, apparently via the journal, after a tragic death of his young sister.
Do they say this? Because I can't read. I'm not reading this. Is this spoken or is this? I'm a shop. Yeah, never mind.
No, do you read it out loud? You probably do, knowing that Chim can't read, right? Unless you...
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Chim,
she'll, yeah.
So Chim, you also hear this information.
I'm getting freaked out. There's no way. What do you mean? What do you mean?
So she's gonna do the anime, adjust the glasses. Well, if all that we have gathered is to be believed, then we are a team of a circle, apparently, of paranormal researchers and such, and we came here to investigate the paranormal activity. And we seem to have forgotten who we are.
Oh.
And what we were doing here. And what here is.
That
And
would
she's gonna pull out the watch hand face thing. And it would seem we need to find the other piece perhaps to this and see about
the thing you have is the connecty part. You
okay. So we need the hands.
You're missing two arms, yeah.
Okay. So
and also the face of the clock. You don't know where to put it.
Oh, well, so it would stand to reason that we are inside of the clock. We will need to find a way out to find the face.
I mean, it all adds up.
Just everybody's like, all right.
learning this, I'm just like
Yeah,
putting two together.
being
Like that's why I know about my flashlight. Like, wait,
Alright. So
yeah. Is there any kind of service elevator, like, or anything nearby,
no,
like
no elevator.
not elevator, but like trash chute, like people like they throw garbage away, or like side thing, or
Doesn't
like
seem like it.
what would
Weirdly.
okay? Can you describe like the hall again then, so I have like a visual?
So inside,
where we stood.
From your angle, you can see the piano. Across from you is artful artifacts. To the left of you is a beautiful window that leads out into the open street. Though as you look through the street, there are no people and no lights. To the right of you is the stone staircase that leads down. Surrounding it is a small walkway that twists around the open planned floor to where the food court is, where two food buildings are. Between the food buildings is an open section of wall that leads to all's where that ends worn. There are no trash cans, no benches. The barrier and banister is made out of this sort of flimsy, sort of gassed glass that makes it pseudo-transparent, pseudo-translucent. And down the set of stairs is the sort of welcome box that presents itself for everybody to go into.
And we've been to the games area, the pawn shop, the library. We have the bathroom that might, because we're still looking for the girl's parents.
Yeah.
Although, Monty, do we know that you think the girl is guarding something still?
No, but I was going to bring it up.
Okay.
Yeah, so Mario kind of come in with like, so we're good to explore up here because it seems she's kind of down there for a reason. Just studying her and her kind of like movement and how she moves around. It seems she's guarding something in the games room, particularly an item. I could see her staring at something, but I couldn't make out from the angle
So she was
exactly
staring at
what.
you, but her back is towards
Yes.
the items. Like she is
Apologies.
watching everywhere other than them.
So remix all that together, put that there. But she seems to be more focused on protecting behind her than specifically where we are.
And do we recall what? We grabbed the teddy bear because someone stole tickets
Yeah.
and bought it. I grabbed the
We
ring
actually
on my way
hadn't
out.
yet.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, we had grabbed the tickets, but in the commotion,
You didn't get the
she
teddy
had-
bear.
didn't get the
Right.
teddy bear.
I thought I did,
Okay.
though,
No,
right?
no,
Like, didn't
I,
I, like,
I think
did I
Chim
fail?
stole it. I think Chim stole it.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think
Okay,
you're
okay.
I
right.
stole it.
Yeah. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you
Well,
got the tickets
we-
and then Chim stole it
so what's left
without
there?
us needing to.
What's left there as a reminder are toy caltrops, a toy rifle, a foam sword that looks like a half of a scissor, a load of different dolls. No longer is there a wedding ring. No longer is there a locket made out of gold. No longer is there a... Sorry, there is a locket made out of gold. There's a toy plane and there is a pocket watch. But yeah.
And do any of the dolls resemble the bear the doll she was carrying
No,
when
she
I
was
first
she was
found
carrying her own bear, and now you've stolen that bear. She no longer has her
But-
teddy.
her? None looks like the one she had.
None. Not one.
Ooh.
I'm having a suicidal brain blast moment, so I'm gonna be quiet for another few minutes before I.
going. Let's go.
Oh no,
Like,
okay, I'm gonna be
Courtney's
quiet for a
having
little bit. You guys can.
those,
Well,
but I'm
Maybe-
Dottie's not there yet.
if we can maybe find her parents, maybe we can get her to go away and we can get in there at the prizes.
At this point,
Obviously, you aren't
don't
gonna stop
think
us
her
looking at the clown.
parents are present. You don't think they're here
At all.
Or real.
or real at all.
Yeah.
I don't trust Darwin. There's no way he's
Wait.
this much of a madman. There's no way. Oh,
Can I turn to the clown?
Yeah.
You know all the items there, right?
Yeah.
Was there any that just kind of appeared out of nowhere, or any that seemed, I don't know, vaguely weird? Because you would have been managing them, organizing them, and sorting them, right?
Well, the foam sword. That's been sort of a placed on like a pedestal in sort of the middle. But it's the only one that sort of looks weird. You know, the rest are the rest are like normal items.
Okay. Thank you. Just want to say thank you for that.
So
For the
I might be
record,
able
I knew it.
to.
The description of the one-sided scissor definitely sounded like a clock hand.
Would you like a visual aid for what the clock, what
Yes,
the scissor looks like?
please. Yes,
Here you go.
please.
This is what it looks like.
Yes, yes, yes,
Uh,
yes. Thank you. Okay.
Congratulations. You guys are pigging the pieces together. I really want to know, every time JJ is like, Dowid's not that mad to do that, I'm like, I don't know. I want to know what madness I got up to this time.
So do you want to hear my? Like Dowit's not that crazy
I would
theory thing?
love to hear Dowid's not that crazy moment. Tell me more.
But so we just got a book, right? That in it states that like apparently my little sister has been dead for a year, right? And there is currently a little girl ghost chilling downstairs, who I just played peekaboo with, essentially. And like and we were both orphans in the story in the terms of her parents aren't coming back is all like piling on top of this crazy shit. So now I'm just like, and every other prize is a kind of at least part of the things that people are looking for, right? Like or part of the backstory. Fucking is it Thaddeus? Thaddeus is a soldier, right? So there's a rifle and a sword. You were looking for a doll, Dottie, right? Thaddeus was looking for. Oh no, sorry. Thaddeus was looking for something to impress his wife or girl to be or whatever.
Girlfriend,
which is like a wedding ring, right? Like, Money was looking for the doll house, but which isn't there. But there's dolls. There's all sorts of shit that is leading into everything that people is looking for. And I was looking for a present of undefined nature for like the little sister that doesn't exist. And I wanted to buy something with like the first time of like I'm getting fucking chills from my own little made up story, and I don't know what to do because part of me wants to just be like, wait a minute, and go look at this crazy ghost thing again to see do I get any resemblance from the little sister that is apparently, according to this note, dead? Like, what do I believe right now? Do I believe this note that says that we're actually known each other? Because when I said, is there any vents or anything nearby, I wanted to just literally just run away and hide. I didn't trust the group of people I was with anymore because they're saying, oh, that we've actually been a group for forever, and I'm like, fuck you, no, we've not.
This is why we invite JJ to games, because he does this.
He's building the puzzle.
So much.
I'm adding way too much. So yeah, there's no way Dawid did this. This is just my broken brain coming up with weird stories.
Imagine if I
my
did
character
that.
is currently I bet you did. My character is currently looking to the stairs and the clothes shop, and I'm currently in the middle of like deciding to run into the clothes shop. Because there's a name, everything is crazy and freaky. All that's worn is worn, so I kind of want to rip things like and. Broken and torn is another sort of pun that I'm coming like on noise. I want to like I've broken glass and broken windows and the clocks and all is broken, so I want to like get into some sort of costume or hide in the clothes thing, or I'm running down the stairs to the ghost girl and getting eaten alive. That's where I'm at the moment but I haven't decided which one I want to jump into. So the suicidal brain blast was all of that.
So, does she look like your sister?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know, and I hadn't come up with a good way of asking Dawid that without revealing the whole. This is where my brain's going with this thing, but I'm not sure. Dawid, do I have any? Does my character get any from all of that information?
To roll me a sense check, please.
A sense check. Oh no! Don't do this. Wait. Where am I at? Sense. What is sense? Sense.
Intuition.
Ooh, disadvantage. Yikes. Oh, it's fine. 2-6 is easy.
I would like to assist with this and give a drive.
Okay.
So it's a straight roll. So it's a 1d6, right?
Oh, that link didn't work. I was trying to send a funny
Oh,
gif.
no.
I was trying to send a funny gif of
Wow.
panic. It didn't
Whoa.
work. Well,
I'm getting some fucking Doki Doki Literature Club like
Anyway.
vibes from this crazy
big
text.
sad. I was
Alright.
going to be funny, but here we are.
Is it so it's 1d6 if I've got the
If you
drive.
have a drive, it's 1d6, yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Oh, three.
You just don't know.
Do we both get drives back though because of that?
Yeah, you do.
I just don't know. Alright,
It could be. It really
Well-
could be.
because I don't know, I think I will start like running towards the clothes shop and then try and hide in the safe. The thing that I don't know is safer. I know that this thing is a monster. I'm gonna run and hide in the clothes shop so everyone can still be talking. I just suddenly sprint away, I think.
Okay.
I'll see you in a bit.
But I'm very uncomfortable with everything.
Monty, you think she's protecting those things? Well, I'll play guinea pig if you want to run in and grab. I'll go in and dash, see if she'll follow me. And I'll,
I was
try
thinking
to-
more maybe I would try and coax her and talk, and maybe you could do the running.
No,
as she's still
I'll
like,
be the bait. No, I'll be the bait. No, I'll be the bait.
bait's a strong word. I was more thinking just goading her, maybe making it so she is focused on me at one angle, so you can get behind her.
Uh,
I'm not really, and he like holds his belly. The dashy kind of type.
well, that's why I thought I would play the bait and draw her away.
I think
So,
dice-wise, having sway from Monty will help with the distraction, and if you're like soldiery, you might have better move than he does, or better hide.
I
than
do
he
have
does.
move and
Yeah.
hide,
So you
So-
might actually.
which is why I was thinking running.
Yeah.
So actually, I've got a little bit of both to where I have 2 in Sway, Gilded, and I have what is called Better Part of Valor. When making a control or move roll to flee danger, Gilded die on this roll, the first nerve you spend is worth 2d instead of 1d.
Wow.
And I have 1 drive and one in move and 1 drive and nerve.
Okay.
It is my only.
So
nerve.
the two of you are like, I should do it this way. I should do that. And Dottie's like, I got this.
Oh no.
So it sounds like you guys have like the beginning of a plan. As Chim runs into the bookstore, and the 3 of you stare down at the
Lovely.
girl and stare at the prizes and the grand prize in your sights. We're going to take our 5-minute break here, everybody. Oh my goodness. I hope that everybody has been enjoying the stream and the game, and I hope that everybody has been enjoying the story. All I can say is thank you very much for watching. I hope it's been enjoyable. We're going to take a 5-minute break here so that we can do bathroom breaks and stretch our legs and do things. We'd recommend you guys do the same. If you haven't yet, please donate to the Oxcast Jingle Jam and get a bunch of games for the price of £35. We are doing so well on our drive to raise money for charity. The whole charity as a whole has raised £2 million, which is mental. And we've done our part by raising 350, which is pretty darn nice. But we're going to take our 5-minute break here, and then we're going to be back to continue this adventure. So I would say don't go anywhere, but that's the whole point of taking this break. Please go somewhere and come back in 5 or so minutes where we will be continuing this adventure. See you guys shortly.
I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely got chills from what you said about the young girl. That really got me. I even, as soon as you were describing it, I sat there, I was like, oh, he's playing Tetris. I'm sat here with chess and he's got Tetris going on over there. What do I do?
I don't know. I'm sat in the corner like, no, I don't know how to even do anything or say anything.
But it
Because
just makes so much sense.
Yeah, because there's so much about the whole story is about people having lost something, right?
Mhm.
And being stuck in a memory, right? From all of the characters that we've met so far, and then time have passed that we haven't realized the time has passed is a big theme. Like everyone we've talked to has suddenly become bones, essentially. So it's like weird passing like memory shit. And then when Dad was like, yeah, and then Chim's the newest character, and he joined after his like little sister died a year ago. It's like, wait, what? That's who I'm buying this present for. Like, I'm on my my mind got fucked so hard with that.
Yeah, because like another thing too that you
Oh.
were saying that just kind of fit into piece as well was, isn't it like everyone who's kind of fading or is disappearing has lost fragments of an item as well? Because like
Right.
I'm pretty sure the book girl lost like her brother, but it was an item that tethered them together.
Mm.
So like, is it kind of a situation where all of the items in the games room represent something for us, which is a tag of a memory? So we're
Could
like
be. It could be,
needing
yeah.
to get them
It was
as well.
because there was a locket. It was a locket with a picture of her and was it the piano dude? Or I don't think it was the piano. I don't think we ever confirmed it. Did we confirm that?
I think the
the-
piano
yeah.
dude was just trying to find an exit, but he
No,
was
the shop lady after had like a picture of a locket with like a.
Oh, her
Oh.
brother.
yes. I don't think it was that guy. I don't think we confirmed it, but I feel
no,
like
no,
it
we,
wasn't.
we confirmed that it was not him.
Oh,
It wasn't him. Right. Okay.
Right.
Oh.
my
By the way,
brain
my break has
hurts.
been had. Those that that do need breaks, go take breaks.
Yeah,
I will keep conversation going.
I'm fine. I went for a break
Okay.
halfway through at one point quickly
Oh, okay,
when
good.
everyone was doing their bits, so I'm all good.
I have not been able to stop thinking about what JJ said last time about making sure that there is like no break in the.
Yeah,
in the
don't worry.
stream.
No, it's totally fine. Like last time, the reason why last time I was a little bit more on it was because I really pushed it with some old stream stuff that I used to do. There was a lot of people in chat from like old streams that I used to take part in that were there, so I was being a bit more conscious. But I haven't pushed the second one as much, so
Got it.
I'm not too bothered this time. But in general, it is a good habit to keep like less silence, like either switching to a be right back screen with some audio or like having something. So people coming
Right.
in and out and having conversations is always good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Is anyone close to currently getting any, negative scars or anything like that?
Weirdly, I don't have any marks. I think the one mark I was going to get, someone else took for me.
Yes, you did. Oh,
I'm
wow.
about to throw you in front of every damage on the box.
Do it.
I'm
Please.
like
That's
I'm
part
about
of the reason
I'm
why
so
she's
fucked.
like,
wait.
no, guys, I got this one.
Wait, what is it? Marks? What do I see? Okay, so I have 2 out of 3 body, 2 out of 3 brain, and 1 out of 3 bleed. So I'm doing
Ooh.
all right.
Ooh.
I've been hit by so much shit, but that's because I keep asking for it. By asking, can I do this stupid thing? Yeah, here's this stupid thing. Like I'm gonna punch you in the face for it.
You say, I'm 1 body, 2 brain, 2 bleed. So
Oh.
I thought I
I'm
was
up there
yeah,
too.
bad.
yeah, throw Dottie under every bus.
I don't know why. I just imagined Jim halfway through, like, Darwin saying something bad's gonna happen. He just goes, I'm gonna turn to Dottie and grab Dottie now. Come here.
Please don't just kill Dottie. We love Dottie. Oh my
Or do it,
goodness.
like, I'm not gonna lie, when, I think it was, hold on, let me get the names right. Thaddeus. When Thaddeus took the shot for Dottie, all that went through my mind was Dragon Ball, the Piccolo moment of jumping in front.
Oh,
It's like, ah!
oh
I love it.
Oh my goodness. I love how I went for a break and literally nobody else did. That's amazing.
no! I did.
I walked away.
I
Okay,
did.
okay. Amazing. So, how's the game? You enjoying it? You having a good time? Oh my
Good.
Did you expect the twist? At the, specifically told them as part of character creation that they were not part of Candela Obscura. And I lied. I lied quite a lot.
Does explain a few things.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. A whole lot of weird things. That legit happened in the Aliens game I was in. Someone had the ability to push someone in front of them. Alien one-shot that person. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody is back. I hope you took a good break and did the things you needed to do. I certainly did. We're gonna continue from here with JJ in books. Nope.
I
not
ran
in
to the
books,
clothes
books.
shop.
In
Yeah,
clothes
clothes
shop.
store.
I know. You know, like when you get that lucid brain that goes in the opposite direction to the one that you mentioned. That's me.
Yep.
At the sound of 5 bells, you enter the store. All's wares that ends worn is written on the floor. Rows and rows of fanciful garment fill the inside of this establishment. As soon as you look, downstairs is a bright face. This must be the owner of the place, probably waiting to welcome guests and all. It seems like he's got free sweets by the stall. This store, unlike the others, has 2 floors, one on the ground and the other above us. The clothes continue up to the sky, carefully placed, organized by this guy. But from upstairs, there's something else. A young girl, hiding in shelves. The girl you see is unique to the eye. For every colour, her hair has some dye. Compared to the rest, in this place where they sell, her face shows happiness, but concern, you can tell. It's a relief that you're here, like a friend who did know. But in your memory, you have nothing of her, though. The girl who beams bright, with a genuine smile, you feel you've known her for quite a while.
I hear you, David. God fucking damn it.
Oh. So this is the young lady that you see. She doesn't seem to have noticed you as you dive in, however.
She is adorable.
This artwork is from League of Legends, by the way, so it's really cool artwork. I love it so much. Anyway, so yeah, what do? You like hiding, and she doesn't seem to have noticed you. She seems to be hiding from the guy downstairs.
So she's hiding from someone downstairs, right?
Yeah, the owner of the store.
Okay. So
Who we
can
believe
I
is the owner of the mall, right?
Correct.
owner of the mall? Fuck. My like intuition special ability is it's kind of like a thieves kind of thing, right? Like a thieves can only find the same sort of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I spend my one that I regained before drive to do a check to see if I can notice something about like whether like there's a commonality between her and me that would I be able to talk to her freely, or do I have to like be worried about her at all?
You can totally do that with your drive. I don't believe there's a roll involved. So as you look, what's interesting is the shape of her face is similar to yours. She's much younger than you, but not by that much. And as you're sort of there, you could gently tap on the floor to make a gentle vibration that she might notice and get your attention.
Yeah, if that's like a common sort of thing that would have been used in that sort
Like
of
Morse code.
TV circle. Yeah, like a thieves can't Morse code. Yeah.
As you do,
Yeah, I'll do that.
Looks at you and wide eyes. She waves. Puts her hand to her lips.
Can I sneak up closely? Like, I'll copy the hand to the lips and then like walk up and get
will
closer and
sort
see
of-
what she's looking.
She will join you, and the two of you are next to each other. As she sort of gets next, she points down to the store owner, and sort of draws like gestures like stab, bad, stay away. And then she gives you a huge hug.
And I still don't like have any clear memory of who this is.
I would love for you to roll me a sense check, please.
God damn it! Why do you do this?
High stakes.
You motherfucker! All right, there's no one else here as well, and I'm disadvantaged for this shit because I'm an idiot.
It's a very high stakes.
I hate you. All right, so it's 2d6 at disadvantage. All right. Oh wait, I'm blowing on my mouse.
Everybody blow on the screen. That's a failure. I thought it was going to be a success for a second, but that is a failure. As she hugs you, a wash of familial recognition sweeps over you. This is your sister, though much older than you remember, at least 5 years older. And as she hugs you, you begin to cry. A grief-stricken cry. Like you've seen someone you've lost long before. You sob for a moment as your tears run down her shoulder, and she whispers in your ear, I finally found you. That means you've almost figured it out. You can almost escape. Don't worry about... Just get out alive, and I'll be there. The rest of us are ready to help you. We've got medics. We've got psychiatrists. We've got doctors. Everyone's here to help. We just can't reach you. Get out of this alive, brother. Please. And as she hugs you, she fades, and you're gonna take 2 bleed, 1 brain damage. Please.
Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. All right. Wait. So two bleed.
2 bleed,
And,
1 brain.
I'm fucked. Okay, so I'm currently at. I think I get marks from this.
You
No.
are
I'm
going to
fucked.
get an injury from this mark, if I'm not mistaken.
Two maybe, because I'm at 3 brain and 3 bleed.
Okay, so at this point, I need to check. You're at 3 brain and 3 bleed? Oh god, that's awful. Oh shit. Okay.
So it was 2 and 2, right? It was adding 2 and 2.
It was it was 1 and 2. 1 brain, 2 bleed.
Oh shit.
So
Yeah, no, I think that's right. I think that's right.
Oh god. So, have you got resistance in either cunning or intuition?
Both.
You've got resistance in both. So,
Yep.
you could choose if you would like. Oh, we might have been not running this rule correct at all during the entire game. So, resistance is if I've just discovered this. It's the second time we've ever run this game. Resistance is if you don't like the result of your die, you can burn a resistance to avoid the consequences. That's what they do.
But I think you just get a re-roll.
You do. You get a single reroll. So, from this, you have been scarred. So what this means is you're getting scarred twice, which is crazy. So a brain scar is a sort of struggling fear or like a problem with your focus now. So for this, you take yourself having a brain scar. Well, a scar. You've got 2 out of 3 scars. Holy shit, that's so bad. And what I would like you to do is, how do you think this affected your mind? What do you think it did to you?
I think it probably just pushed him over the edge a little bit from the. To be honest, the scar probably happened when Dottie read the book thing. Like that was a big like brain fuckery. So he does like a complete kind of disassociation from reality. He doesn't. This doesn't feel real. Nothing feels real. So probably how like there's that parasite that like in cats that like is found in people that die in motorcycle accidents. That it's kind of sort of they're likely to do more dangerous shit.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, so it's kind of like a even less self-preservation because he doesn't believe that this is real.
So
does that make sense?
So
yes.
Inception, the wife from Inception.
Okay. So what I would like you to do because of this scar is I would like you to. You've got a point in focus, right?
Yeah.
I would like you to change that point in focus to be one in move instead. As you no longer are able to really focus on the things you're doing and are far more flighty and far more
I like that.
panicked. Now, normally when you get one scar, we just do that once, but you actually got affected by bleed as well. So in this case, your hair starts shifting in colour and twisting and turning. I would like you to remove one from hide and put it in sway, please.
Okay. And this is
hide,
actions drives.
Yes, I would like you to remove it from hide and put it in sense, not sway.
Okay. So remove. Wait, what? Why can't I change this?
I'm not sure how to do it on your.
Okay, no worries.
sheets.
Wait, let me get notepad out real quick.
Yeah.
And then so
I think if you go to
remove
the character,
one hide.
If you go to the
Add
character builder,
to
you might
sense.
be able to do it.
Yeah. Like I just want to take what I'm supposed to do, and then you can carry on with the story while I figure it out.
It's 1 for 1 on both of these. So
Right.
you lose
One hide to sense.
Yep. And then 1 focus to move. So your move should be 3 right now.
Okay.
And your
All right. I'll try and figure that out, and you can.
Hide should be 1, sense should be 1, focus should be 0, move should be 3.
You can do it by
Going to
when
the
you
character builder,
eventually
I think.
get this. No. When you get to the 3rd point and you hit it the 4th time, it shows a scar button. Click on that, and the scar will change, and then you get to choose what point you're changing to where. Because normally it's the choice of the character.
Yeah.
But
it's normally,
for our narrative,
but
it works.
Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, if I'm not mistaken.
So going through the scar options is how it works.
Yeah. So when you tick the 3.
Remove. Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah. So for the bleed, you're taking away from hide and putting it in sense, and then for the brain one, you're putting it in. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks for everyone's patience. This is new and very exciting. I'm copying this for me too. So remove from hide, add to move. Sick. That's actually really, really easy to use on the character sheet. That's real nice. Amazing. So.
And then it should have added to the scars on the side. One more scar.
It didn't weirdly, but that's fine.
So it added it to me. I have 2 out of 3 scars, but it's made me 0 out of 3 brain and 0 out of 3 bleed as well.
That's how it should be. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Amazing.
Thank you.
So with that, we're gonna change our camera back to the foolish 3. What are the 3 of you doing, please?
So Dottie is going to be the bait, the distraction, while the boys sneak in and grab the hand.
Okay. So how do you distract? What do you do?
So she has those very, very clicky, 1900s, pointed toe, short heel boots, and she's gonna let them click, 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 click all the way down the stairs.
Yeah, like a
very slowly,
badass
very,
vibes.
very,
Yeah.
very nonchalant, back straight, shoulders back, and as if nothing's amiss. And she is going to get to the bottom of the banister and turn to look at the little girl, and she's going to put her hands on her hips, and she's one hand on her hip and the other one pointing at her, very, very angry teacher vibes. You have been a very naughty girl.
Okay. I would love a as high of a stakes as it can be sway roll, please.
Oh my god. Okay. I've got 2 and no drive, and that's okay. I got this.
That's a success.
I will take that 6. I will take that 6.
The girl you have her attention. As you're walking down the stairs, she stares only at you. Okay, Monty and Thaddeus, the stairs are being used. How do you get down there?
You said there's some stuff on each side of the stairwell. Is there like a bush or something like we can kind of aim for if jumping down the other side of the stairs opposite of
the food courts? You haven't ever checked out the other one as you're going. But there's no benches, no tables, nothing. It's actually relatively plain.
Yeah, I was thinking of just jumping
from
the top to the bottom.
You could totally do a jump if you would like.
Trying to do it on the other side of the stairs.
Okay, so as you sort of scurry around to the other side of the stairs, you pass the bakery, and you pass... you pass Sue's soup shop, and you pass Uncle Martin's Perfect Pastries. You notice Martin is nowhere to be found. And you notice that Sue's soup shop is closed, and it's written there, closed due to tick infestation. And you go over to the other side. Is Monty following you?
Monty doesn't feel comfortable jumping. I have an idea, but it's kind of a risk.
Hit me.
Monty may use the prestige again and try and teleport down.
Okay.
It didn't work one time, but maybe this time.
Maybe this time. Okay. So, remind me how it works, please.
So, the prestige teleport a short distance allows me to roll a sense to perform the action, and on a success, I take a bleed mark, but I perform the action correctly. It doesn't say about if I don't and what the repercussions of it are.
Yeah.
I think that's up to interpretation.
But you're gonna give yourself a scar to do this?
No, sorry, not a scar, bleed, which will give me a scar.
That's
yes.
what I'm saying. It's gonna scar you.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me that sense check, please. It's actually a middle stakes because of Dottie. So you have 1 die in this, unless you're putting any drive into it.
I want to put drive into this.
Yeah, okay, so this is a 3 die roll.
Oh, God.
Matthew, I would like you to roll me a move with high stakes, please, as well, whilst we're at it.
Blowing on the mouse, like one before.
I'm going to spend a nerve drive for a total of 3 dice on this.
So both of you are rolling 3. Oh, goodness.
I send it.
We love 4s. We love 4s here. Okay. The 2 of you jump down at the same time. Thaddeus, you land on your knees. So as you hit the ground, you take a body injury, but you aren't spotted in the process. Monty.
So as I land
Oh,
on my knees, you realize I actually have some padding, and I'm going to use my third gear slot to have some body armor, which will soak
one of the
one of
injuries.
the
I love
bodies.
that.
Nice.
Good job.
So I don't take a second body.
That is fantastic. Okay. Scott, as you teleport down, you land and you take your bleed and you take an extra bleed after that, so you'll already be on bleed 1. As your injury that we're going to have, I think, is, if it's okay with you, you can't stop flickering in and out of existence now with your teleport. And so every now and then you essentially rubber band a little bit, which gives you 1 less move and 1 extra hide.
Okay. Okay.
Dang.
I'll go for that. And I've already got 1 bleed.
So that's your scar that you have from your teleportation, unfortunately. But the 2 of you have succeeded. The camera goes back to the girl who's slowly walking towards Dottie. As you're standing there, you feel sweat run down the side of your hair. So you know you are no match for this girl. This is a distraction.
Is there a table nearby?
There's the desk where Gregory Trapp once worked.
Oh, so okay. She's going to look down and realize, oh, I've got a saddlebag. And she's going to dig out a mundane invention and research materials. So like one of those like potato battery kind of situations.
Yeah.
And she's gonna set it there up on the desk, and she's going to point to it and say, "You need to get back to your studies."
Interesting. Roll me a sense check, high stakes.
Oh dear. This is a disadvantage. It's okay. I got this.
Disadvantage, high stakes. Oh no. Oh man.
Oh, it hurts to see. That's so. Oh.
No!
Chim, as you're scurrying out, you watch as the girl flickers where she is, disappears, and appears behind Dottie with her fingers over her face. Her lower hand beginning to tear, and you see her skin begin to bleed as she is being pulled apart. This girl has you in a grip, and it is agonizingly painful. 2 marks on body. So
that was 2 marks on body.
2 marks on body. Yeah, as she is now trying to kill you.
Okay.
Seeing that, I'm going to spend my last nerve, and I'm going to push Dottie out of the way.
Oh shit!
Wait! No! Don't do it! Don't do it! This is why we sent me. So she is going to use her only nerve and lose it. And she is going to use her move to dodge out of her grip.
To not take the injury.
And because on this roll, the first nerve you spend is worth 2d. So that's 2.
So you need to re-roll now the sense roll.
Okay.
And hope that it succeeds.
Okay. So. Okay. Oh, because I have resistance.
Yeah. right? That's what
So I
that's
can-
what you're doing. Is you're using your resistance, right? To
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, yeah. Okay.
I'm sweating.
Okay. Well,
Right.
because she can't
So
like react, right? She can't like try and maneuver her way out of
the
it.
way that the game works is I never roll, and so how it works is you roll, and if you fail, you get punished. Essentially,
Got it.
So your reaction is after getting right. So you do get the 2 body,
Sure. Right.
and you're now trying to like pull away, right?
Yes. So my move, that whole use the move
The
or nerve
so you're
drive.
using a
the move.
move roll, okay, and it's worth
Yeah,
double. So this is
get
a
out there.
3 die roll, right?
Yes.
Okay, go
So
for
double
it. Yeah.
plus the drive 3. Yes. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Ha!
That's a critical success. You
Yeah.
slide out, blood is pouring down your face. The girl screeches and begins to give chase. Where do you run?
She is going to run. So I'm trying to picture it. So downstairs is
So you're at the bottom of the stairs. To the left
Yep.
of you is the bathroom stalls, and continuing on is the games room. To the harsh left of you, like a 90-degree turn, is Trap's like desk.
So that's where I was in front of when
Yes.
when I put the things.
Correct. To the right of you is where the front door is, and then further right is where the clothes store is.
She'll run for the closed door.
Okay. As you dive for the clothes door, I need to know what the other 2 downstairs are doing.
Well,
Monty is
if I
tall.
see her get away, I'm gonna go for the toys
Okay.
because that was the original plan.
Yep. Don't betray the plan. As you run for the toys, there is nothing stopping you. No dice roll needed. And you find it. What are you taking?
There was interest in the sword.
That was what seems to be the weird item. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the locket of gold, the pocket watch. And then I'm gonna take I'm gonna take my flashlight, my sense bleed detector, and I'm gonna go over each item.
Okay. Just the sword gives you bleed.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep the pocket watch and the locket.
Yeah.
And grab the sword and
Free
go.
shit. Amazing. And what are you doing, Scott?
Oh, Monty's torn. Monty wants to go in to help and like look at the items, but at the same time, Dottie's family and
Stick to the
family's in
plan.
trouble.
Stick to the plan.
No.
Stick to the plan.
Has the little girl gone in yet, or is she on the chase
She
going
is
in?
on the chase.
Okay. I'm going to do something. I'm not going to get involved. I'm going to lob something in her direction to confuse her.
To distract.
Yes. I'm going to
Okay.
aim to distract her. So, after landing, and kind of, he looks down, noticing his hands phasing in and out, and he knows that there's a problem with what he's been doing. He's been tampering with stuff that he doesn't know anymore.
Yeah.
He realizes everything's at stake. He sees Dottie basically have that moment of stretch, panic, get out and run. And he thinks, okay, I need to do something. Reaches into his bag, pulls out a small bomb, and he lobs it towards the girl. Going to throw a smoke bomb from his satchel.
Oh my god! Okay. I would like you, please, to roll a hide, and I'm gonna, because she's entirely focused on Dottie. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but I'm gonna give you an extra d6. So this is a 3 die roll on its own.
It would be a 4-die roll, wouldn't it? Because I now have 3 in hide.
Oh, do you? Oh god!
Yeah, you maxed my hide.
It's 4 die roll. Okay.
Stakes of it, we are
this is
very...
really high stakes.
You know what? Should we just spend all drive on it? Just go nuts? Should we chuck it to be a 6 die roll? Yeah, let's go for it. I'm gonna spend 2 drive on this. 6 die roll.
Roll me 6 dice, please.
Something's gotta come up good here. Die!
That is a critical success. Okay. As you throw the smoke bomb, crash, it hits her square in the head, and you confuse her so much, not only does Dottie get away, but so does everyone else. As you use the smoke and allow everyone to scurry back. As the smoke slowly clears, the girl is back by the front door looking and screams, "Where is it?" What is Chim doing?
You had to come back right when I was getting my plan going. Alright. Fuck. Alright, okay, so what's the name of the shop? Give me the name of the shop again.
With the all's where that ends one.
All's where that ends one. All's where that ends one. And I'm currently basically out of my mind. I just saw a vision of what I think might be my sister, but might not be my sister, but older, and the kid below. I don't think, maybe no, that's not, maybe that's something different. She told me to be quiet, and the person below is going to stab me or is dangerous. So I'm still looking down over at the manager, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I'm highly regretting not fucking killing that clown. I want to beat up Bubbles. I want to pop his bubble, because everything that he's suggested so far has led me to trauma, essentially. But slightly out of when I was in the games room, did I get a look at the prizes?
You did, yeah.
Yeah. So like the scissors, or the sword being kind of like a scissor, kind of looks like something that you would use to cut up fabric, right?
No, it kind of looks like a clock arm.
A clock arm. Oh shit.
That's why they've gone for it. Yeah.
For me it looked like in terms of like scissoring, like cutting up fabric, right? Like a.
That's what they'd sold it as, but they were wrong. It's a clock arm.
Okay.
That's why it's got the ring perfectly sized for the same metal pipe that good old Dottie has.
But we still don't know where that goes, right?
No, you don't.
No. All right. So I'm not fully. I'm in a bit of a mentally unstable state. So there's lots of like dry fabric all around me, right? The clothes. I'm in a clothes store, right?
Loads of clothes.
I would like to start a fire.
Oh, God.
Like, if that's possible.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Sick. I would like to start setting things on fire.
As you pull out and start lighting the clothes upstairs on fire, you see Dottie run into the room. Dottie, as you run into the room, you see the store owner. Oh, hello. I'm Mr. Zatalazar. Welcome.
Of course you are.
How has the shopping experience been? We still have 2 hours before the store is closed.
You know darn well how well it's been going.
Oh, it seems you know too much. He starts clicking and twisting and turning. You really had to aggravate the next monster, didn't you? Inside the store, the lights flicker. Your senses go wary. Your heart beats quicker. There's something not right in the place that you stand. There's a monster. That's not a man. A cloak 8 foot long wraps on its arms with a long spiked fingers prepared to do harm. As it whips its hand, a chain flies above. Let's hope you survive to give gifts to your love. A horrid rattling can be heard from its head, like creaking and breaking and the calls of the dead. At the end of a chain is a cage that glows bright. This thing's a threat, a danger, a blight. So the building's on fire. As you look, the upstairs ignites. The creature twists and turns with fright. What would you like to do? You you have found the next monster.
She is going to let out the most just.
Oh God!
Yeah. Just. She's not scared. She's not upset. She's just over it.
So like with because we're in full like throwing all sorts of danger to the wind, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the second floor, right?
Yep.
I just set everything on fire.
Yep.
Can I die hard explosion jump over the balcony to try and like land on this thing and punch it?
Roll me a strike check. This is as high a stakes as it possibly could be.
I need to stop talking. Oh no.
God.
All right, let's see.
So at this point, I will say, Thaddeus and Monty, you can tell me where you successfully evaded the girl. So, like, where you went to hide successfully because of Monty's critical success.
I was trying to follow Dottie.
Okay, so you're coming straight after Dottie as she sighs. Amazing.
Through the smoke.
Perfect.
I'm kind of just like
Flawless.
behind her, like, okay, we're going here to hide.
Yep.
Because I also know she has the other piece of whatever.
Yep.
I like lost
thing I
my.
have.
Oh wait, there it is.
And
No?
Monty, where do you go as a successful
I feel like
evasion?
Monty would have just followed the same because again,
Okay.
worried about family.
Okay.
Would have dashed in just to make sure she's okay because he saw she was bleeding.
Oh
All
my
right, so this
God.
is a strike drive, right?
This is a strike. If you'd check, if you'd like to add drive, you can. This is as high
Yeah,
as
I
stakes as
will-
can. Is anybody else helping in this situation?
I will add a drive.
Yes.
So-
So for that situation, no, but I've got one for right afterwards.
After that, oh God,
I will help with this. So as soon as I run in, I just see him jumping. I'm like,
like leaping. Oh my God. Okay, so you're spending a drive to help him.
yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
so we're now on 4
Okay.
d6s, right?
So
For you?
1, 2. I use a drive 3 at 4. Yeah, so it's 46.
Oh my God. Yep. 4d6.
Alright, here we go.
As high a stakes as it possibly can be.
Blowing on them dice. Let's see.
Oh, it's a mixed success.
Oh.
As you leap, whack! You hit the side of the face of the ghost. Monty comes up, strikes into like grabs the chains and throws them into a wall. Crash! They hit the wall. Monty, you take a bleed injury, and Chim, your leg cracks a little bit, and you take a body injury as you hit the floor hard.
Okay, so just before the body thing happens, right?
Yeah.
I would like to spend my last cunning to steal the chain thing that it has in its hand.
Okay.
So like it has like a chain, like it like the
Connected
what
to
was
this
it? It was
floaty
described
cage,
as.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to like as I hit him, I want to steal that. So
It's
it,
okay,
it costs
it's yours.
me a. Yeah, cool. That's so I jump off the balcony, I land on him, punch him in the face, and as I punch him, I grab this like chain thing and roll away on the floor, limping. Like, oh, okay, I stole his whatever it was, but this seems important.
There's definitely
Kind of
an
vibe.
audible thump as you hit the floor. Courtney, what did you want to do?
Actually, I was gonna go for the chains as well. So
Oh, that's good.
that-
Great minds.
yeah. So she's gonna take another look at him. I'm just trying to like analyze him, I guess. Like, what? Like, am I looking at like a chain wraith? No, she's gonna look at the lantern thing and see if she can either focus, inspect, analyze, figure out what she can do. Like,
Please,
is this
roll me
a source of
focus
his
check.
power?
Roll me
Or
a
okay.
focus check.
Okay. I am out of all drive everywhere.
Oh my god.
So yeah. So this is gonna be great.
That's a success.
Okay.
That's a success.
Okay.
Unless you want the gilded die, right? Because your gold.
No. Well, we're gonna take the successes where we can right now.
Yep. Okay. As you look at the cage that Chim is bringing over, you see inside of it is in case of tick infection, break glass.
And there is a tick infection upstairs, so she's gonna go ahead and like not take it from him, but basically like grab the other side with him and like pull his arms up with hers and use their like joined momentum to like smash it to the ground.
Oh, okay. I would like a strike check, please. And this is medium stakes.
Okay.
It's a medium rare stake.
So that is going to be at disadvantage.
Does anyone want to help?
Which one's this? This is going to be
is strike. So this is the left one.
I will spend the drive for this as well. I'll kind of like, as they both do the momentum, I'm just going to jump in front of the creature. I basically
this
body.
Is not against the creature is
No, as in, like,
at the moment.
No, what I'm saying is I'm guarding them and allowing them to do the action. I'm guarding them ready.
I understand. Sorry, forgive me.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's a straight roll, Courtney.
Okay.
Whack! Ow! You take a body, but
Okay.
as you pull away, inside is a key.
Nabbing that. Oh! And she's gonna start running. She's gonna run for that room for where the ticks are.
Okay. What about everybody else? You following?
So is she running out of the
She's
store?
running back out of the store and up the stairs.
Okay. I'm gonna do my best to search as quickly as I can, avoiding because there's a fire upstairs.
There's a fire
and they just
upstairs.
jumped down on him.
Yep.
And smashed his pot or tried to.
Smashed his face and have taken his pot and now have broken the pot and taken the key out of it.
Okay. I'm looking for anything that would resemble clock or the other hand to this key toy I have.
Okay, I would like you to make a very high, well, medium stakes survey check as you're looking around quickly.
So I'm going to spend my last gilded to make it 3.
Your last strike, last thing
drive.
Yeah.
And it is gilded. For 3.
Oh,
Mixed success.
That's a mixed success. As you do, fire begins to come down. You begin to cough uncontrollably for a second. The only thing you see is a coat that looks like it used to be yours. It looks like an army coat, a battle-ready coat, hardened, prepared to take more than it should deal. More than usual. It's strong. It looks like it perfectly would fit you.
It makes me like question for a second. And then I remember what's in the middle of the room. Is anyone looking like they're in danger at this point besides me?
Well, I mean, you're permanently in danger whilst you're here, but not immediately, no.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna grab the coat and run.
Okay, you have been given a battle-ready coat that adds a dice to any nerve rolls when potentially risking body injury.
Cool.
As you turn, does Chim and Monty follow Dottie? As you follow and run up the stairs, you see the last place that you have yet to go, Sue's Soup Shop, closed due to tick infestation. What do you do?
She's gonna go open those doors, because apparently...
The stall you see is sadly closed, seemingly most of the items disposed. A sign sits in front as sad as can be, closed due to ticks indefinitely. As you look at the sign, you swear you can hear quiet but heavy ticking that's near. As you enter the room and scuttle around, that's quite weird. It's a door on the ground. You turn and check on your friends. You look back. This horizontal door, sense it lacks. As you turn the key and open the door, you see something that you've seen before. As you open the door that you found in the ground, the wind picks up and covers the sound. You look below to see a staircase upside down, but that doesn't make sense, you think with a frown. As you look and put your hand inside, it's as if you are taken and gravity complied. And now you're upright in the staircase of your dream, and as soon as you are above you, you hear a scream. As you run up the stairs, the sound becomes close, the begging for helping becoming morose. You reach the top where you see its face. This isn't a shop, this is a huge clock place. Though the clock has no arms, there's no way to doubt. No time to think. This is about. Standing in front of you with their arms all askew is a monster with claws and eyes only for you. As you look at the monster, you're not the first it has fought, as in its back is a long blade of sorts, similar to the one back down in the games, but longer and pointier, certainly not the same. As you reach the top, you see this horrible creature open its arms and be happy to meet you. What do you do?
She's jumping for that other arm.
What about everybody else as you're all reaching the top of the stairs?
I would have liked to have brought some burning clothes wrapped around some sort of stick. Can I have a torch?
Perfectly okay. Yes.
Yeah.
You have dark vision. No, sorry. I'm kidding.
Wrong game.
Yup.
I'm gonna let everyone else go first.
Okay, so you guys watch as Dottie's running at the monster, who is screeching towards you. You see Chim is sort of making sort of a burning torch and is holding it ready. What about you, Thaddeus?
I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets there safely.
Okay.
Is there anyone left behind at this point?
No. You're probably the last because you did the search.
Then I'm
The
gonna
bubbles,
follow
but
up
fuck
the rear.
bubbles. We don't like bubbles. All my homies hate bubbles.
All my homies hate bubbles.
Yeah, where is Bubbles at this point?
You don't know?
'Cause
Hey.
But yeah, I'm probably just last to follow up the
Okay.
rear,
It's
make sure
risky.
everyone's getting to safety.
Scott.
How far is this thing, and how far am I?
Within one thing's movement, you're okay. You don't need to worry about that. Mate, like 10 feet away, 15
I know.
feet away.
I may risk the mistake again.
You're gonna try and teleport again.
Yeah, I may risk one more teleport.
Okay, Courtney, I need you to roll me a strike check, and Scott, I need you to roll me a sense check. Both of you are at high stakes.
I'm doubling on this.
You said you were running at it to
Yep.
fight it.
Yep. Well, so running at it, Could I?
Argue
okay,
its move?
okay,
Do you
okay.
wanna
Hear me
argue
out.
its
Hear me out.
move?
Hear me out. Hear me out. Yeah, move. Can I like basically because we're on stairs, right?
Yeah.
She wants to basically like dip down as he's coming at her to like sneak under his legs and then pop up and grab the because it's on his back, right?
It is. It's in his back, like somebody has thrust it in. Yeah, this is the
Okay,
poem.
so
by the
yeah,
way.
so her goal is to pop down and slip between his legs as he's walking down the stairs and grab it and use his own momentum to pull it out.
Okay, I dig it. Now it's a move check. Now it's a move. Still incredibly high stakes.
Okay, but at least I have 2 rather than a disadvantage.
Yep. So it's now advantage essentially. Scott, same
Or-
for you. You
Yep.
have a sense check. And
So, to couple off of what Dottie just said, I guess Monty at the point would see like she's trying to get under it, so Monty's going to try and teleport to then grab onto it as well and use the momentum to go with.
so the two of you were
Dottie.
attempting this together essentially.
Yeah.
All right. I need those rolls, please.
Okay, so that's I'm sorry. I don't know why my brain just
It's okay.
suddenly
So you've
but it's I have 1d6 because I have 1.
correct, and you can use as many drives as you like to increase that.
Yeah, don't have any.
So just 1d6.
Can I use a drive for myself and a drive for Dottie as well?
Yes, you can.
Cool. Dottie, take another
So
drive.
Dottie
I'm going
now
to use all
has
my drives.
2d6, and Scott, you've got 3, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
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 Go for it.
We got this, guys. We got this.
That's a success! That's a success!
Yeah.
As you
Yeah!
run Dottie up the stairs, you slide underneath, grab onto it, stuck. But as you do, Monty appears above, lands on his back, pushes, and he tumbles forward past Thaddeus and Chim. What do you do with the clock arm?
She's gonna hold her hand out for the other one
So
because they've got the other one, right? Because I've got the middle part. I've got one of them.
And I have the third, yeah. So I'm
Okay.
see that she's got the arm, and I'm going to be running my best to pass him as he's being knocked, or the
Okay,
creature.
so she's gonna let him like run after her. So she's gonna start booking it up the stairs, and as she's going, she's going to pull out the exact tool she needs to put the pieces together as her
Amazing.
last her last gear.
Thaddeus,
gear.
Thaddeus, I need you to roll me a move check to avoid its sweeps as it begins to try and strike left and right towards you.
So
You get
I
it.
am gilded,
And you have an extra die because of
and
your coat.
So that would give me 3 die.
That's a critical,
critical
success.
success.
Sweep, duck, roll. This thing cannot get a strike across you. Chim, what are you doing as Dottie is running to put shit together?
So is it like this bridge thing that we're
So,
looking at?
so,
Like
so
this-
it's kind of on like the staircase leading up where Thaddeus is sort of taking it. Everybody else is on this bridge. You're like, so if we use people's character tokens, which I haven't done this entire game, Dottie is here. Monty is here with Dottie. Thaddeus is here on the stairs, and you did never because we didn't need them. I never made your token. My bad. You're like here on the stairs, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah. I don't think I'm actually doing anything just yet. I think I'm still just sort of like stuck and confused and thinking. Can I like what is the term? Is it survey?
Yeah. What are you trying to?
Yeah.
What are you trying to find? You try to like observe the monster and see what it's doing.
No. I want to like observe the clock. Like what does this entire room feel like it's made out of?
The room, metal. entirely metal.
Entirely metal. Okay, in which case, like, I have no fucking idea what's going on. Clocks. Yeah, can I try and spot the empty? So the walls look like this clock face window thing, right? Can I try and spot the empty spot where everyone is trying to collect shit where it's supposed to go?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Make me that survey check. And whilst you're doing that, Scott, you can choose the injury that happens here as part of your 3 bleed.
4th, I think. Sorry, it's on the 4th. He gives you the scar, right?
On this, it says, as soon as I get the 3, it says scar.
No, it's
It
on
does.
4th scar you die.
Oh.
On 3rd bleed you take it. It's every 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, then I also have a body.
Oh shit, really? Oh my god. So perhaps as you did this like leap and stumble, you maybe slipped and you made your ear cut on the metal. And like it really hurts. So pick some skills that represent that, like it's sort of taking away from your like ability to be relaxed and focus, and adding to maybe more of your intimidating or fight or flight situations. Oh my
Okay,
god,
okay.
Scott, are you on 3 scars now, or is it like?
No, I'm on 2
You're
now,
on 2.
but the only thing I can think of happening is just as he's phased in and out again,
Yep.
he's becoming corporeal, but this time a part of his body does not return.
Oh shit! Like you're missing an arm.
An arm or an eye.
Ah, gross! I love it. I love it so much. Chim, roll me that survey check.
That's 2d6.
2d6. That's a mixed success. You don't... Everywhere here, it's been 5 o'clock. You don't think it's that time, but you don't know what the right time should be. What time should it be? That's what you figure out. You have all the pieces. Stick both parts in and then put the pin in. But what time should it be? You don't...
501. She's got to take that thing out of her left pocket, and she's got to check to make sure, is there anything else in her left pocket?
No.
No? Okay, but we're going to put 501.
As you put it in 501, the clock begins to tick, tick, tick. What do you guys do as Thaddeus is being attacked by the monster?
I got her the second half of the key, though, right?
Yeah. It's all.
I'm just going to try to draw the monster away.
It's all in.
I'm like, follow me, and I'm going to try to just draw its attention.
The monster is
And-
entirely focused on you. You can only do this for so long. What are you guys doing? Whilst the clock is ticking, the puzzle is done. There is one last thing you were told to do when it hit 501.
She looks in her pocket.
As you
Her left
pull
pocket.
out your pocket, you find a stopwatch.
She's going to open it.
As you press the button to open it, the stopwatch stops. The creature screams, tears inside out, and poof, explodes. And as it does, the glass to the clock shatters. And you can see the sunrise from the moving clock tower. As you've put in the arms, the face does click. You saw Thaddeus run from the monster quick. It screamed in terror, in fear and despair, as you have put back what wasn't there. Its spell or magic has come to an end, and you have remembered that you were all friends. Your Candela Obscura, agents of good. You came here to save all those you could. A clock tower evil that had grown feet. One that they all said was impossible to beat. As you stumble out of the clock tower, you see your Lightkeeper, essentially your cue, your guide, smiling, so happy that you have succeeded. Chim, your sister, she runs over and gives you a hug and smiles. And off in a corner you see the clown, Bubbles. Much younger than you recognize him. As the sun rises, you watch as the clock tower crumbles and falls down to the ground in one final bell. You have won this day. As blood runs down your face, as some of you flicker, missing parts of your eyes. Your hair is multicolored and your heart's still racing. How long has it been since you went in that clock tower? You swear the leaves were green, and now the trees are bare. This is the price you pay to save the world. This is the price you pay as a member of Candela Obscura. And that's what will end today's game. Good game, everybody. Hope you all had fun.
Hey!
Fantastic.
Post-game analysis. I have a question I want to ask.
Yeah.
Would the clock tower have fallen down if I hadn't set the fire? The whole point of setting the fire was because we heard that it was rooted roots as a tree into the ground, and I was like, trees burn down. I want to set a fire on the inside to burn the shit down, even if we fail. That was my whole point of setting the fire in the clothes shop.
So it didn't cause it to fall down, but what I'd say is probably it's like, as you're looking at it, it is starting to catch a blaze and is like fading away. Your fire caused the creature in there not to pursue you, because that was a pursuing creature.
Right, okay, sick.
So-
No, because I was like, this is a crazy walking tree, I'm gonna burn it down from the inside. Maybe that's our real plan. That was the whole
I dig it.
thought process
Yeah.
behind that.
That was really cool.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yep.
Thank you, David.
You like when you do like Dungeons and Dragons, most of the time is eaten up by like combat, right? And like puzzles
Right.
and shit like that. Whereas this, it's a lot more on the writing and a lot more on trying to make it a canonical story. But I really feel like you guys did such a good job with your characters and as players, considering that we buggered up resistances at some point, but that's fine.
Okay, I would be down to play in this world with you again. This
Oh
was
my god.
fabulous. Theater of the Mind is pretty amazing. I wish I did more of it.
That was like, I got genuinely stressed, and then you guys figured out the puzzle, and it felt so good. Like I was like, oh my god, it's working. It's
And I
working.
felt so bad. Like I felt like I was like basically just doing like a takeover like run toward the end there. But just as the things were clicking, it's like, we don't have time. We have to do this
No.
now.
I don't think anybody else would complain. I feel like everybody at the end was incredibly crucial there. Matthew made sure the
Absolutely.
monster didn't kill you guys.
Yeah,
Scott
yeah.
and you helped get the last blade, the last arm of the clock. JJ figured out what time to put the clock towards.
Yeah.
You guys nailed it. Like it was a team effort from start to
for
end.
sure.
You know what I dreaded would happen?
Go on.
Just a girl would be somewhere. I was like, don't you show up. You get away right now.
She actually got defeated as soon as you got the key, the blade, the clock blade.
Yeah. I guessed that from his scream, but I was like, if you appear again, I swear to God.
Oh, wow, yeah. She wasn't your sister, JJ. If you hadn't
Yeah.
guessed.
But the timing of me thinking, oh shit, maybe she is, and then the next thing that you had planned was her turning up was like
know.
even more mindfucky.
It was
And I'm just, I spent the next 20 minutes just in silence, like, wait, what? Wait, what?
You know, oh my god.
Rerouting plans.
Well, audience, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed. Isha, thank you for watching both of them. I'm glad that you found it cool. If you haven't yet, this has all been to help raise money for the Yogscast Jingle Jam, which is a variety of charities, and they reward people who are donating £35 or more to get a bunch of video games that they can play on their computers. I really wholeheartedly thank every single of these 4 wonderful players who have joined us for this game. I thank you guys for watching. Is there anything that anyone would like to say before we wrap up today's game?
Thank you for
Thank you
having
for
us.
hosting.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You did amazing. This was incredible.
Yeah, massive thank you. And again, congratulations on
Yes.
smashing that goal.
Woo!
Woo.
All my homies hate bubbles.
So with that as our final thing, I will say good night to you guys. I hope that the rhyming wasn't too cringe. But have a wonderful night, everybody. And I'll see you guys for whatever the next stream is. But see you guys then. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.